Let's do this. From what I know this is going to be a like letting us see some of the highlights, and they also, oh, I hear that. I also believe that TNA doesn't have another live event for like a month for some reason. Their first time back is going to actually be live, though. So that's cool. Okay, we got the chat and all of that. Hassan, welcome. That was funny. That was fun and funny. Very cool stuff. Thank you for playing alongside of me, and also thank you for the duels. Chopped me up with your lightsaber. That was crazy. TNA, TNA, TNA Impact. You guys ready for the impact? Are you bracing? Bracing for the impact. Almost that time, guys. It is my destiny. All right, so I need my TNA. There we go. TNA After the Glory. Live event starting soon. All right. A way to cross the line. Guys, are you ready to cross the line? I am ready. Got T-minus like 30 seconds before it starts. Here we go. We are live. They're showing Santana and his daughter in the ring. You deserve it. Played by Mike Santana.
This is exclusive footage from this past Sunday after Bound for Glory went off the air in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Very cool.
The brand new TNA Wrestling World Champion Mike Santana and his daughter Ariana celebrating his monumental victory.
Ariana. There we go. I can get my chat on the screen here, that'd be good. There we go. Jose Montez, what's up, man? I see Dro, I see Eric Douglas. Welcome, everybody. Yo! All the members have the new yo emote in the chat. We need 2 more members and we'll get another emote I can add. Here we go, guys. After the Glory. Hey, Ryan's here. Welcome, Ryan. A way to cross the line. Time to cross the line. I saw a zombie. I'll be doing my thing. It is my destiny. And we have the TNA emote as well. TNA,
Hi everyone, and
TNA.
welcome to a very special edition of TNA Impact. This is After the Glory. I'm Tom Hannafin. He's the Drama King, Matthew Raywall. We are still processing what happened this past weekend.
Here we go.
Live in Lowell,
It's gonna
Massachusetts.
be the show right here.
Around the world on pay-per-view and TNA Plus. It was Bound for Glory, and it's going to go down as one of the most special moments in the history of TNA wrestling.
I mean, no doubt about it. We talked about it that night. We can't escape the headline, a record-breaking night in many facets. Of course, the North American attendance record for TNA wrestling broken yet again. Nearly 8,000 people out in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Dang, that's the most people they ever had at a show for TNA.
I mean, it was palpable.
Almost
It was
8,000
undeniable,
people in the
and
building.
everybody from the crowd to the performers to the crew to everyone in that building felt it.
There's so much we want to get to looking back at Bound for Glory, but I want to start off with how the evening began. What a sight it was to see all of those United States Marines lining the entranceway for Bulletproof Steve Macklin.
Yeah, that was a cool
He did 2
entrance.
tours in Afghanistan as a machine gunner, as a part of the United States Marine Corps. Those Marines.
That's what he
coming
was,
from
a machine
recruiting
gunner.
station Boston this year, the Marine Corps celebrating their 250th birthday on November 10th. So many special moments involved there for Steve Macklin.
Macklin was a
His mother,
machine gunner
Annie,
in
was
the
at ringside and left an indelible
military.
mark on the match. It was an incredible way to start the evening.
Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, you had his brothers in arms there, ushering him to the ring, like you said. But, and I mean, Frankie Kazarian, of all people, found out just what happened.
Oh my goodness.
With,
Look at this.
hold of Mama Matt.
Radio, thank you for the bits.
Meant to Steve Macklin.
Let's get it. Radio, thank you again, man. 40 bits. Radio's at the top of the TV. You see how I made the font kind of like a spooky font a little bit? Thank you again, Radio.
What I've wanted to do for so long is bring attention to my brotherhood, my Bullet Club. We never forget
My
one
Bullet
another. We know where
Club.
we come
Whoa.
from, we know what we do. And then I got ringside. When I see my mother, the woman who raised me, sitting front row, who knows how much I've loved this.
This is really cool, man. It's like a little mini documentary about Bound for Glory.
14 years ago, and I put everything into this. I hope that one day when I have a child, I could do something like that. That I back
I
my
saw a
kid,
zombie again.
and I push them to just live out every single one of their fantasies and dreams.
Joel, you like the background? I'm glad.
That was fun. I'm amped. I want to keep working right now. I want to go do this Call Your Shot Gauntlet and win the trophy myself and cash in on every title. That's how I feel. I'll wrestle everybody. That's the energy level I'm at right now. That was awesome.
I also made it to where Pando has a different speech bubble today.
Matt, I remember years ago when
Some
Steve
little
Macklin
upgrades,
his
little
first
incremental
TNA
upgrades
World
that I'm doing
Championship,
all over
and
the
that night,
layouts
said
and
it,
stuff to
once
give you
forgotten,
guys a
now
nice and
always
spooky
remembered.
October here.
And I think that's so true about what happened as well at Bound for Glory this past weekend, because Steve
See if I
Macklin
can
set a standard for the international
see if I can make it
championship as
pop
the
up.
first
Let's see.
champion, to bring
Treat.
it back, do it in front of his fellow brethren in the Marine Corps.
There it
in
is.
front of
Oh,
his
but you
mother
can't really
and
read
wife
it that well.
backstage. It was just a tremendous sight, and Steve
See, it's
Macklin's
got bats
earned
on it.
Everything, and
I was
he's
hoping you'd be able to
proved
read
what
it
he's all
better, but you
about
can't
for
really
real
read it.
here in TNA wrestling.
Can't take that away from him. We both know, anybody who knows him, and he made it very clear to anybody out there watching at home as well, winning that
I have
international
to
title,
switch
being
that
the
up so
first
you
ever,
guys
because
can read it a little
there can
easier.
only ever be one first, ladies and gentlemen. He took so
Oh,
much pride in being
he
that
leveled
first
up.
ever, so
Look at that.
I know the heartbreak he went through losing
He's
that
going
title mere
Super
weeks ago,
Saiyan.
So to climb to that mountain,
Pando's leveled up.
Very big deal for Mac.
Oh yeah.
One champion
Look at that.
to
Me
another.
and Ryan
Next,
hit him with the
Leon
last
Slater,
little
the youngest
XP he needed to
X-Division
level
champion
up.
of all time, joins us
Look at
here on
that. That's
After the
cool.
Glory.
Very good. Pando is evolving, yep. Spooktober. I'll be right back, guys.
normal around here. And if I remember it correctly, I think you can clarify this, young OG. If it wasn't for Dark State, you wouldn't even be holding that title right now.
All right, come on. You didn't have to say that, bro.
What's this brand of chatting, man?
I don't know, bro.
Ava, is it possible that my future son-in-law has a title shot?
What?
X Division Championship match on my show. I'm down, champ.
I'm down. You get me. Let's do it.
Perfect. It's official.
Hey, hold on. But I'm gonna have my eyes on that match, all right, just to make sure.
I'd love to see Leon and Javon team up, but the young OG is going to have eyes on
Leon and Javon, man.
When's
When's the rematch? we need that rematch
against Stax this coming Tuesday, live on NXT. Speaking of which, TNA is going to be visiting NXT.
Gardner's seeing some of the visual stuff I've done to try to make the stream a little spooky.
Of TNA Wrestling. And we round out 2025 in El Paso, Texas.
Do you think Peacock or CW cares if there's more TNA on NXT than NXT now?
October 22nd, and the general
You think that that's true? I don't think that's true.
Via TNAWrestling.com.
Chatsy, I don't see more TNA on NXT. Unless you're just talking about like they're appearing on the show more. Like, are you saying that there's more TNA people on NXT than actual NXT people? Or are you just saying that they're on their show more than they used to be?
Before we continue, let's
more
take a look
TNA
at some of
matches.
the
Why would they
best
care?
moments
They
from
don't
the
care
X
about this
Division
stuff. They just
Championship between Leon Slater
They just
and
care about the
NXT's
ratings,
Javon
dude.
Evans.
Because that's how they get their money. The network gets their money from selling advertisements, and you can sell your advertisements for more money if there's more people watching. That's all they really care about.
Reminiscent of the battle we saw in the main event of Victory Road 2 weeks ago. Reed and Slater was playful in the beginning, and it got serious in a heartbeat.
This match was so good. Leon Slater versus Javon Evans.
Evans kicks out at 2.
Look out.
Oh, rebound. Absolutely beautifully done. Drop kick there by Evans, right to the chin.
Yeah, see, he's got a new chat bubble. I need to make it so you can read it better, though. I guess I could lighten it up. Maybe I could just do that for now.
Oh, wait a minute, a slingshot.
Welcome, J-Rock.
Shades of Frankie Kazarian. Oh, Evans is still in it.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
Single leg boot right to the face. Superman forearm there by Evans.
Back and forth.
I can brighten it up a little bit.
Back of the neck. Good night. Slater.
Okay, that might make it more. Nah, that still didn't work. Dang it.
They're not done yet. Look at this. Right on target, too.
Just can't read it. Dude, this match was so fun. And as far as them getting a better TV deal, I don't know how viable that is because TNA is owned by the network that they're on, right? Doesn't Anthem own AXSTV? So it's kind of like, I don't know if them getting a better TV deal is possible. Oh, it was tragically hip. Nice, man.
That is not the way anybody wanted to see this go down.
It seems to me like we want to see 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. You got your coconut pineapple sparkling water. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds refreshing. Is it sweetened or no?
This one just picked up to 11.
Oh, Slater caught him. Slater trying to put him away. Oh, kick out by Evans.
These guys are now really putting the heavy metal down.
Man, Blue Thunder toss. What a great match this was.
Evans going up top. Look out. Spanish fly.
Yo, Spanish fly with like a twist. It's cool. Is it sweetened or is it not sweetened?
Evans into the cover.
Oh, the lights out. Yeah, man, that was the freaking Dark State interference. Oh, man.
Oh my God! Wait a minute now. Dark State from NXT taking out one of their own in Javon Evans.
Oh, it is sweet. Okay. I've been liking sparkling water, but I kind of like the unsweetened stuff. Because a lot of times what they sweeten it with is that like aspartame or whatever. It just doesn't. It has like a weird flavor to me.
Leon Slater has been sensational.
I really like
His
sparkling
latest
water, though.
appearances on NXT have been absolutely spectacular, but he first debuted in this company back at Turning Point in 2023. Turning Point 2025 is right around the corner. But tonight is all about After the Glory. What Leon Slater and Javon Evans of
Had
NXT
a
did this past week.
pretty crazy workout today.
For the ages for the X Division Championship was
Today was
absolutely
chest
incredible.
and shoulders.
It was a travesty the way that it ended, thanks to NXT's dark state. But seriously, we saw, and you said it yourself, the future of the industry between Slater and Evans.
Not only the future, the now. Let's not let that slip through anything. These guys are more than ready for the spotlight that they have.
Right now, we are joined in studio by the X Division champion, Leon Slater.
Oh, he's here. What the heck? They actually have a UFO that beamed him in. Yo, they used some effects to beam him in with a UFO. I did not expect to see that.
Opposite Javon Evans of NXT, your X Division championship on the line. But
that was
I want to
funny.
go back to your first encounters with Javon Evans on NXT. You got to be his tag team partner. You won your main event debut on NXT alongside Javon. Then a week later, you're teaming up with your fellow TNA stars against Javon Evans, and you eliminate him at Showdown. So what were those first encounters like?
It was wild, man, because I've always prided myself on being unique and carrying myself in a certain way and doing things that nobody else can do, and that's worked for me up until this point, until I was in the ring with Javon, and it was almost like looking in a mirror or looking like myself was doing.
Did I use one? Use one what? What do you mean,
that
Hassan? Did I use one of what? A UFO?
So study up on his movements, how he operates, how he moves. So the week later at Showdown,
I have
scouted for
no
and I managed to get him out of there.
no comment about the
Now, I gotta
UFO.
ask, that may have been your first set of interactions with Javon. I mean, how aware of him were you heading into all this business with NXT?
Very, very, very aware. I mean, like, as soon as the TNA NXT partnership began, always online I was getting comments, Leon and Javon, we need to see this match. It's a dream match. So ever since the
Javon, man, some of these flying cutters he does look
what Javon was capable of and who
outlandishly
he was. So
great.
I'm glad we finally got to make it happen at Bound for Glory.
The amazing thing about Bound for Glory is that
Oh, sparkling water. No, I don't have any. I don't have any right now.
Stand up.
Yeah.
I stood up too.
Well, hold on. Before a match even began.
The water
One
I
of
have
which we
is
expected.
this
Hardy's
core
T3D,
hydration.
one final table,
Perfectly
their last
pH
match ever.
pH
The
balanced
other
purified
was
water.
yourself and Javon
This is
Evans.
what I've been
Can
drinking.
You put us in your shoes for what it was like.
I've also
taking
been
that
mixing
in
it
for
with my
nearly 8,000
BCAAs, the
It was
branched
wild,
chain
man, just
amino
being
acids.
in the middle of all of that, you know, because obviously for so long I've been a fan
trying to-
of TNA and I've seen
Trying to stay
matches
on
like
the
this where
health
people are
stuff, you know,
so excited
get
and they
super
can't wait
healthy
for it
and
to get
fit.
started, but to be in the middle of that,
Pack
and like
on
you said,
some
look out
muscle.
and see thousands and thousands of people and look across
Just
and see the guy
overall,
that
just
people have been wanting me to wrestle
be a
for
much
months and
more,
months was a very, very special
healthy
feeling,
person.
And I knew as soon as everybody rose from their seat that we had him, and I knew it was going to be a classic.
I mean, I got
Yeah, the
as a
rematch,
former
man.
in-ring competitor myself. There's sometimes
The
that
MIB's at bay,
there's
yeah.
just that magic when you lock up with someone, especially even
Yeah, water's
for the
really
first
good.
time.
Yes.
And
It's
where
really
just
good,
like,
and
nope,
it has
clicks,
some of
clicks,
the
it clicks.
some of
I
the
have to
minerals
imagine
and
that's
stuff
what it
that
was
your
like
body
with Javon
needs
Evans.
as well.
Absolutely.
So it's
absolutely.
not
And I think
just
you can
water.
Tell that from the early exchanges
But
in
it
the match,
tastes
you know
really
what I mean?
clean.
I've never really been in the ring with someone where
A
it's
lot of
been
times
so
when they
50-50,
do stuff to
like,
water, it
9
starts
times
to
out of
taste
10,
a little
I'm
off.
maybe the taller guy,
It
or
just
maybe
tastes
I'm the
great, and it
smaller
mixes
guy, or
well
maybe
with
I'm a little
the
bit more built. Like, there's
with like
always some type of
protein
difference, but
powder.
me
It
and
mixes
him are
well with
so one
the
for one. Those
branched
early
chain amino
exchanges
acid
really
powders that
put
I
in
use.
my head that we're about to be in
It,
for
it
a
works
long
really
night.
well
It'd be
with
difficult to put
creatine
away,
as
you know
well
what I mean?
when I
But
was
think
using
magic
creatine.
is the best way to describe what happened on Sunday for sure.
We talked about it on
Should
the
it
air
be
at
on
Bound for
CW,
Glory.
Chatsy? What do you mean?
Javon Evans' his story in
This is
WWE,
on
for those that don't know,
AXS
he has
TV
put
right
on
now, and it's
incredible
also on the
performances, but
TNA
he's always
Plus
just this close, always just one step away
streaming
from
service
winning
that
his
TNA
first
puts out.
major championship in professional
That's where I'm
wrestling,
watching it
whereas
right now.
you
Is on TNA
won
Plus.
your quote-unquote big one at Slammiversary, capturing this championship.
Look at this.
Dethroning
Yo, Jones.
Bruce, becoming the youngest
Yo,
X Division
Jones.
champion of all time.
Yo,
In the
you got
midst of that
you got my
matchup with
favorite
Javon,
follow
Did
notification.
worry ever creep in that
Ultimate Psycho
this might
Crusher.
be the instance where Javon wins
Jones,
the big one
thank you
at
for
my
following.
expense?
Always, yeah. There's always a worry. And I
Oh, the
think it's
rematch? Yeah,
becoming
they should
more
probably put it
apparent
on
as
the
time goes
CW.
on. There's hungrier challengers coming.
Or
month
put it
by
on
month.
pay-per-view.
I'm trying harder to hold on to this belt. I think we saw that with Myron Reed, and it was time.
Seems like a match that would be good for a
I
pay-per-view.
knew how hungry he was coming into that match, and I can't lie, he did get pretty close a couple of times, but you know, due to Dark State, we didn't find out who's the better man.
Dark State.
Yeah, obviously a huge tragedy, really. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like
a travesty, some might say.
It's like watching a piece of art just get set on fire. You know what I mean? Before you could truly finish it. I mean, I don't know if you've had some time
Halloween
to really
Havoc, that'd be
reflect
cool.
on all that ridiculousness, but what is going through your head regarding them, regarding everything that happened
down with
at
that.
the end of that match?
A lot to keep it short and sweet. I mean, you guys know as well as anyone, my goal in TNA and in wrestling is to live forever. And I think me and Javon were on the verge of creating something that will stand the test of time and live forever as one of the best X Division Championship matches of all time. And I truly believe that all it needed was that cherry on top to decide who is the better man and to see who's the winner. And, you know, that Steak took that cherry off and they stomped it and they threw it in the mud. So we'll get our get back, though. We'll get our get back.
I can imagine your frustration at the end of the time limit. I can only imagine your excitement.
these guys
once
are
you got
great.
An additional
Yes.
5 minutes,
Yes.
and then being pulled back down to earth by Dark State like that. So, what do you
Yeah,
think
I
is
like this
next
picture of
for
Leon Slater.
and
I had to
Javon
get this one. I looked for a,
The world,
you know,
man. The
I
world.
looked for a bunch
I've
of
said
pictures
this
of him, and I found the
truly
right one. I
believe
think.
that match is going to happen a million more times, and I cannot wait for
Please.
the next one. So whether it's me and him standing across from each other, whether it's me and him standing side by side, I think the pairing of Leon Slater and Javon Evans is far from being done. That's for certain.
So, Leon, Tom mentioned earlier we are coming up on basically the 2-year anniversary of you joining TNA Wrestling,
Yeah.
Turning Point 2025, going to be be here sooner than later.
Up, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
put some confetti in the
really,
chat
we're
for you
wrapping
guys.
up
Here it
this year,
comes.
which you had
I
an
hope you're ready for
incredible
confetti.
year. So
Confetti, confetti,
what's
confetti, confetti,
up
confetti.
next for you
Here it
for
is.
the rest of 2025 and importantly into 2026?
Man,
Confetti,
honestly,
confetti,
I have
confetti,
no
confetti,
clue.
confetti.
I mean, if you asked me 2 years ago or even a year ago, like how I would have seen 2025 panning out, I would have believed you that it would have been crazy, but never this roller coaster that I've been on this year. You know what I mean? And like I said earlier, my goal is to live forever, to make these matches, these moments, these memories that people are going to take
There
with
you
them
go.
for
I
the
hope you
rest of
guys
their
were
lives.
ready
So
for
in the rest
confetti
of
because there it was.
2025 into 2026, I'm going to be doing more of the same, that's for sure.
Beautiful.
TNA,
Leon, thank you so much for
TNA.
joining
I
us.
appreciate
You're
you
the
having
man.
me, fellas.
You're the
Hey,
man.
they're calling me. I gotta go.
Uh-oh. He jumped into
That's
the
how he gets
UFO.
back and forth from England so quickly.
Does it? That'll do it.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Well, coming up next year
Nothing
in
beats
TNA
a Jet
Studios
2
in Nashville,
holiday.
Tennessee,
He said
we
the
have
thing.
TNA Hall of Fame royalty. Hardcore country Hall of Famer Mickey James joins us
Uh-oh, it's
next
Kicky James.
for After the Glory.
Kicky James is coming up next. Very good. Leon Slater and Will Ospreay? Yeah, that'd be a cool match. Nice. They're actually showing matches during commercials instead of just that straight up red screen. I like that a lot. I hope they continue to do this because those just sitting there staring at that red screen is like, come on, man. You got years and years of footage. Just show us some cool stuff during the break. It's Samoa Joe versus who is that? Kurt Angle? Yeah, Kurt Angle. Jonathan, what's up, man?
How great was that?
How great was
using
that?
the ref to using the ref to help you out.
You're talking about Olympic gold medalist using a move like that.
Oh, Joe was mad, and he lost his focus.
Oh, Samoa Joe got out of there. They're inside of an octagon cage.
Oh, what a kick! What a kick! Going back after him.
Oh, could it be
Oh no, Muscle Busters.
Here we go.
Get out of there.
He's got him.
Kurt, look out.
Can he hit it?
Dang.
Here we go.
Ouch, dude.
1, 2,
Got him. Yeah, SmackDown is live tomorrow. And the stream is already up on my my main page on YouTube. So you guys can you can hit that. You can hit the like on it already, and you can also hit where it says notify me, so it'll send you an email when I go live, so you don't have to worry about what time it is or anything.
I cannot believe he pulled that out. I thought Kurt was going to get out of the muscle buster again. At least one more time. Great job. I really did not.
Oh, I gotta pin this to the top.
You guys heard me earlier. I didn't think Smojo really had any
Hit
shot
the
at
like
Kurt
button.
Angle. Boy, did he prove me wrong. He deserves this belt. He almost was submitted 4 or 5 different times. He was outclassed in takedowns. He stayed with his tactics. He stayed with his game plan, and he pulled it together.
And the belt presentation made by Joe's trainer.
There you go.
Fighter
All right,
Davis. What a proud
everybody, hit the like button on the YouTube real quick. Let's get let's see if we can hit 30 likes tonight. I think 30 likes would be awesome. Let's see here. Yeah, we're only at 9, guys. If everybody could hit the like for me real quick, we would definitely eclipse 30 likes. Let's do that, guys.
We're back here on TNA Impact.
Back to it.
This is After the Glory. He's Ray Walt. I'm Hannafin. We're looking back at everything that transpired at the 21st annual TNA Bound for Glory pay-per-view event, our biggest event of the year, our biggest North American event of all time this past weekend. But Bound for Glory would not be complete without the annual
Legato with
TNA
45 in a
Hall of
row.
Fame
Whoa,
induction
yo.
ceremony. It took place on the
Oh, dang, how'd
countdown
you
to
make it
Bound for
switch through
Glory,
the
and
emotes
for
like
the
that?
first time ever, the entire class was all women.
Oh, it looked like it was
Tonight,
switching. It didn't.
We add another chapter
Oh,
to
it
this
just
legacy,
it looped over.
where
Okay.
we don't induct 1, but 2, but 3 TNA knockouts into
Yo,
the first ever
Legato.
all-female Hall of Fame class.
45 in a row. Thank you so much for being here,
I
man.
know what you're all thinking.
Yo,
Why
yo,
is
yo.
the ugliest member of the beautiful people presenting Angelina Love and Velvet Sky into the 2025
Hey, it's
TNA
Sean
Hall
Jaggers.
of
Welcome,
Fame?
Sean.
The answer is this simple. Billy Gunn wasn't available.
Being inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame at Bound for Glory is truly a full circle moment for us. We both debuted at Bound for Glory in 2007, which was the birth of the TNA Knockouts division.
You hear that beautiful people hate Madison Rain? Who'd you hear that from?
18 years ago, if I could have seen into the future and known what was to come for all of us, I personally wouldn't have stressed out so much when I was 25 years old and hit the first crossroads of my career. I didn't know what was to come, and I thought my dreams were over. Then the call came from TNA to help start their new women's division. And when all of us got together that night in Atlanta, we made history. So I want to thank every knockout who was in that Gauntlet for Gold match at Bound for Glory 2007. Tracy Brooks, Miss Jackie Moore, Shelly Martinez.
Here they are.
Awesome Kong.
Dirt sheets. All right. So don't put it in the chat then, because
Weed.
we don't do dirt sheets here.
Christy Hemme,
No dirt
Gail
sheets. No
Kim.
rumors. No spoilers, please.
Velvet Sky,
We don't do that in this
and
chat.
Roxy Laveau.
You can read them all you want, but just don't put it in the chat, because that stuff
And
is
to the
just,
current
it gets out of
knockouts
control.
division,
It ends
you
up
guys are
spoiling
killing
stuff,
it.
and
We're so proud of you, and you're representing
a
female
lot of times it's
wrestling
just
in the most
not even
amazing
true.
way.
Tonight isn't about wins or losses, titles or rivalries. It's about
Yeah, I know that's not how everybody
To
runs
be
their
standing
chat, but
here
that's
at Bound
just,
for Glory,
I
where
think
it all
wrestling is
started
way
for
better
me
when
to
we
be
kind of
inducted into the
stick to
TNA
what they
Hall
put
of
on the
Fame
show, and
is one of the greatest honors of my career and life.
I think there's enough to talk about without
TNA gave
diving
me an
into
opportunity, a
the muck,
platform,
you know.
and a family. To now be forever part of its history means more to me than words can ever express. To my partner in all of this, Angelina Love, from the moment we joined forces, something special happened. The Beautiful People wasn't just a tag team, it was a statement.
It's true as
We came
opinions,
in
but yeah,
confident,
it's pointless to talk
unapologetic,
about it,
and
because
we
it's just he
helped
said, she
redefine
said
what women's
nonsense, you
wrestling
know.
could be here in TNA.
It's nothing that even we should
Angelina,
talk
I could
about,
not
because
imagine
who
this
knows?
night without you
There's
standing next to me.
nothing that'll
My
come of
tag
that
team
type of
partner and
conversation
road
in the
sister
first
for
place,
life.
because none of
I'm
us
so
know
proud
the
of
truth.
everything
So it's
we've done
just
and accomplished
people
together.
mindlessly
When I
speculating
think
on
back
stuff
on
that
the
they have
matches, the
no way
makeovers,
of figuring
the
out
brown
if it's
paper
true or
bag
not. So
treatment,
there's
the
no
laughter,
like
and the bond that we
good
built,
ending to that sort
I'm
of
reminded
conversation.
of why I fell in love with this business in the first place.
We're not gonna figure anything
We
out.
didn't just entertain, we inspired. We showed that women in
You're
wrestling
not going
could
to
be
YouTube
powerful,
on
sexy,
SmackDown on live
confident,
stream just on
unapologetic,
USA
and
Network.
absolutely unstoppable.
Okay.
And from the bottom
Yeah,
of my heart,
it's just pointless.
thank you TNA for giving me a
The
home,
pumpkin in
a
the corner
career,
looks
and a
funny
legacy
with the
that will
round
last
eyes. Yeah, I
forever.
know, right?
James into the
I think
TNA
so
Hall
too.
of Fame.
It makes me kind of
welcome
laugh
her
when I look at it
longtime
too.
friend and rival, Lisa Marie.
It kind of looks like if R-Truth made a pumpkin or something.
I love her to death. I'm so thankful that I've known her for over 20 years. And you guys, TNA, you are crowning.
It kind of looks like Pope as well. You guys know that wrestler named Pope?
Give your
Kind of
love
looks like him too.
for the freaking hardcore country queen, Mickie James, baby.
Chicky James. Oh, this got me last time.
I
Okay,
walked
okay.
through these doors
They didn't play it
and
too
I
long.
saw a familiar face.
It's Kiki
My
James.
sister, Lisa Marie, here. And I realized, I look at this locker room. and
Backwoods
the
or
opportunities that
uptown.
the women were being given to shine. Not just in one segment, not just for 4 minutes, but we're talking main event, double segments, because they understood the power of a woman. And then hardcore country was born.
I'm
So
glad
not
people are
only did I
using
get
the
to
yo
launch
emote. I was like, you know,
myself,
should
I
I
got to reinvent myself. And when I stepped
should I
into
make
the
that? And I
role
was like, yeah,
of
I'm gonna make a yo
being me for the
emote
first
because you
time
can use
ever
it
in
in so many different ways. You
2010
can use it
and
for like I'm
embraced
surprised, like yo,
hardcore
or you could use it like
country.
yo,
Each
oh
and every
that,
single one
oh,
of
you
you
know,
were right
or
there
like
along
yo,
for the
hey,
ride
what's
with
up?
me.
You know, there's
And I'm
you
so,
could use
so
it in
grateful.
different ways.
I just want to say thank you really quick to my dad, who inspired my love for wrestling, to my mom.
Yeah, Mickie for the
Who told me
WWE Hall
what
of
it
Fame
was
would be
to follow
cool,
your
but I don't
dreams and
really know
follow
what
your
her
hearts and
WWE
never
career
listen to
was
the
like. Did she do a lot of good stuff in
Because
WWE?
they'll tell you
I
you
really
can't
wasn't
have
watching when
something
she
all
was
day
kicking it.
long just because they're too scared to go after it themselves.
I was only tuning in for
believe that with my
things
whole
like
heart. My
WrestleMania. I
son's
really
sitting
wasn't
here
watching
right
the
in the
weekly
front row.
shows, so I don't
Every
really
day,
know.
everything I've done, all I've ever wanted to do was do something to make
Hardcore
you proud.
Dudley.
And I wish my husband was here to celebrate, but obviously he had a big trip this weekend.
Oh, her husband had a big trip.
And so I love you, baby, and I appreciate you being my rock and standing beside me always, always. In the
She
good,
was
the
better
bad,
than
and the ugly.
Trish?
And
Yeah,
you've seen
I
them
would
all.
think so. From what
I
I've
may
seen out
be
of
a
her,
little
she's a
too
better wrestler than
crassy,
Trish.
Maybe a little too badassy. I may not be your cup of tea. I may not even be your top 3. But one thing I'll always be is
Hardcore country. I gotta turn that down. That got me. They got me a copyright issue on that song on the Bound for Glory live stream.
History, the TNA Hall of Fame, and the
I
first
think I
ever
dodged it this
all
time though.
women's class, especially
Hit
for
him
a
with the
company where
slick dodges.
women's wrestling was cool before it was cool, where it was a revolutionary before there was a revolution. I mean, the knockouts division has always defined that. So, I mean, especially the beautiful people. I mean, they put it
Hardcore
back on Tommy Dreamer's
Dudley.
head, so it made me happy.
Let's do some hardcore
But
Dudley.
in addition, I love just hearing that they were more than.
That's some hardcore Dudley right there. Adam Cole, baby! Yo, J-Rock, thank you for the bid.
That I really appreciate that this isn't just all business to some people. You really build and forge these connections. And
Look at that.
it's the
J-Rock
beautiful thing about
Dad,
pro wrestling. It's the
baby.
beautiful thing about
55 bits. Thank you,
Like,
man.
Beautiful,
Look at that. We're
people,
approaching halfway to
Angelina
the
Love
bit
and
goal.
Velvet Sky taking
Thank
their
you so
rightful
much.
place
Thank you for
in
the
TNA
bits.
Hall of Fame. They have left an impression on not just women's
Hooking it
wrestling
up.
going into the future, but professional wrestling as a whole. It was
Kiki James.
star-studded on the TNA Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
Bound for Glory was a
Countdown
really
to
good
Bound for Glory.
pay-per-view.
You got
Which
to
one do
see
you guys
our
think was
special
better,
presenter,
Bound for
the
Glory
original
or
knockout, the TNA Hall of Famer Tracy
or
Brooks. Also
Crown
got to
Jewel?
see Lisa Marie Verone.
Which one do you think was like a more
Very
fun
animated as
pay-per-view
she
to
inducted
watch? Bound
our
for
guest
Glory or
coming
Crown
up
Jewel?
next here on TNA Impact. Joining us here inside TNA Studios in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, really?
is
She
the
had a
five-time
storyline where
Knockout
she was
World
Trish's
Champion.
ultimate
She
fan.
is the
That sounds like
brand
something
new
I should
TNA
watch.
Hall of Famer. Mickie James
Does
is
that guy
next
still
on
wrestle?
Bound for
Who,
Glory.
the vaudevillain guy? The bald dude that's talking? I don't think so. He might do it if you like emailed him and told him you're gonna pay him some money, but I don't think that he like sets out to do it. I haven't heard of him doing any matches recently. Booker T, TNA Genesis 2007. I probably have to turn this down a little bit. J-Rock, thank you again for the 55 bits, man. Yeah, that's Eddie Guerrero's daughter's husband. Greatest debuts. Who could it be now? Do-do-do-do-do. Who could it be knocking at my door? Go away. Don't come around here no more. He's won championships, and it's more than 4. Who could it be now? Sucker! Let's go. Yeah! It's Booker T! He's looking epic. I like this theme song. Yep, J-Rock knows. Dang, Pyro, okay. I feel like we should be watching some of this. Oh, you know what? We do have the ability to do that. I wonder if we got for that, though. Because I have TNA Plus, so we can go back and watch everything. Maybe that's what we could do for classic historical battles after we finish Lucha Underground. Maybe we could do TNA. We could start in like an era that everyone agrees on, and then we could just do episode for episode, like how we're doing it right now with Lucha Underground. And I could put it on the screen so that everybody could see it, because I know not everybody has TNA Plus. Man, he looks incredible. His physique is just incredible, man. Pluto TV? What's on Pluto TV? Hey, it's Triple F. What's up, Triple F? Oh, Kiki James is here. Do I have her? I do not. All right, we're going to have to put her picture up here.
It is long overdue for you to take
Hardcore Dudley.
What was your experience like when you were surprised with this announcement in the first place by TNA President Carlos?
TNA, it has, Pluto has TNA pay-per-views. Oh, they play them around the clock. Yeah, but what I'm talking about is what we do is we go through episode for episode and actually watch them in the order they came out. And then we get to the pay-per-views and we watch the pay-per-view. Like, we do it like that. Watching the whole thing, not just the pay-per-views.
So I think that my reaction was my genuine, like, don't get too emotional, but also, like, in complete shock.
She's mad pretty, man.
Yeah, I'm incredibly honored. And I don't even think, you pray for moments like these. You always pray for as you're, like,
Oh, it's
setting
so
goals
low.
and stuff like that. But for it to come to fruition is just incredible. And I think TNA, to not only acknowledge me, but the beautiful people, and for them to have a class of all women, first time ever, it's like amazing. It's just incredible.
So after getting that announcement, though, and then in the weeks leading up, I mean, where did your head go in terms of like what about what you wanted to say, who you wanted to thank, just the moments in your career you wanted to highlight. How was that process?
Wonder how
It
much
was
a
heavy, and I, like,
TNA
asking
barber
Nick and the
gets
whole thing
paid,
of,
you
like,
know?
what to say. Where
Like,
do
what's
you
the
even
yearly
begin,
salary?
you know,
What's
in
the yearly
something like that,
salary
to
for
thank a
a
company who's
TNA
given me so
barber,
many
person who like
opportunities and
does all the hair, the
has,
hairdressers?
taken me back and back again, you know, and also really allowed me to shine and just be myself. And, you know, every time I've come back here, it's like just given
They
me
work
so much
like
more
one day a
confidence,
month
and they've just
because of how they
always been
tape
here,
the
like a
shows.
rock,
Maybe
you know, like
twice a
I
month
genuinely
sometimes.
feel like it's a family. They're my family, and we've grown up together. And it's,
You've literally been here since day one. You're
Yeah.
now one of a select handful of TNA Hall of Famers that appeared on the very first TNA broadcast.
Yeah, there
What
were
has
not a
TNA
whole lot of
wrestling
people in the
meant
arena
to
when
you in your variety of stops here? How has it
they did
helped
the
you
Hall of Fame
progress?
stuff.
oh, from baby Alexis Lurie all the way where I had no idea what I was doing. Like the first time from the first show, and then that lingerie battle royal and all that. I was just so excited to have an opportunity and to be seen on a national thing. And also TNA was brand new.
Make
It was
sure you
just
guys
starting,
come
and
through for
everybody
the
was so excited.
AEW Wrestle
for something
Dream
fresh and
live
something
stream
new,
because
and
I
it was
will
gonna
be
give
eating
so many of us an opportunity
taste
to be
testing
seen.
and eating.
And,
I got dared to do it, so I'm
yeah,
doing
so to
it.
be a part of that then,
Canned quail
and then be
eggs
asked to come back, and then with Raven, I think
from
you know, he was
Thailand.
such a catalyst and
Canned quail
in that
eggs.
role as the Gathering because he was looking for.
Let's
a
see how they
female,
are.
And that wasn't. I wasn't a goth girl, you know. I'm more
Got ourselves a
hardcore,
little
you know,
dare,
I was a goth, and
little
I had
double
to
dog
research
dare.
and do all this stuff to just even.
Dudley, you're not gonna eat all of them. Dudley
know,
says he's gonna eat
this.
them all. You better not, Dudley.
But then I got to work
have to eat some of
alongside
them.
Punk and Julio, who was my friend and brother from Maryland for so long, but also with Jeff and the stuff with Jeff and the Clockwork, the first ever woman to be in a Clockwork Orange House of Fun match. I think that they've always just pushed me to my limits and pushed me outside of my comfort zone and allowed me to show what I was capable of when, you know, met with opportunity to do so. So it's just been crazy. And then now we look at it all these years later. It went crazy. The last rodeo is magical. And I have to thank Tommy. You know, Tommy really helped me, and he's always believed in me, and he's always been back. And there's so many people when you're doing something like that. Like I didn't get to have even a quarter of the thank yous, but we would have been there all night, you know. And I had Ingrid right there going like,
The cue.
no, I'm joking. Am I though? I'm not. I'm not.
She's not joking, but
'Cause I had a
they
long
wrapped
list
her
of
up, and
thank
they
yous. I don't know. I think
the
we'd still be
Iconics barely had like 4 minutes to wrestle
Yeah.
after that.
What was your?
It
Then when
was
you get
funny
to the
because she
building,
just got
yes,
done, and
you
so did
see
the beautiful
everybody
people.
again,
They just
you
got
talked
done
about being
talking
a
about
family,
how,
kind of welcome
oh, the
back and
women
all
are
that
able to
stuff.
wrestle
Of course,
much
seeing
longer than
beautiful
4
people,
minutes
everyone
now,
there.
and all that, and then
Lisa
and
Marie
then the match
Barone is
right after
there,
that was like
everybody,
4
Tracy
minutes.
Brooks. What was it like coming to the building with everybody
The
there on
women's
that
match
special
after that was like
Amazing.
4
Well,
minutes.
and it was
So
a
it was
whirlwind because we flew. Donna and I
unfortunate
flew in
timing
right
there.
that day, so we literally got to the building at like three, almost 4 o'clock. It was crazy, and so you go in, it's a whole.
Hey, become a
whirlwind,
member on
hair,
YouTube,
makeup,
guys.
but then everyone's there.
Membership's only
I have to say
99
Lisa,
cents. I lowered it
obviously,
as
the reason
low
why
as
I
it goes
asked
on
Lisa
YouTube, so
to
everybody
be
could,
the
well,
one
not
who
everybody, but
introduced me was
so it'd
because,
be
first
more
off, she's the first
affordable.
ballot Hall
So
of
become a
Famer
member,
in
guys.
every
You get
Hall
all
of
the
Fame
emotes, you
to
get a
me.
badge next to your name. Your name
But
shows up
also
a different
she's
color in
probably
the chat.
one of my dearest friends
And
in
at
the business.
99
And I
cents,
think
a
her
good portion
accolades
of it
speak for
goes towards
herself,
helping me
but
to keep on
when I came
paying
back
the
in
bills. I
2010,
pay for
her-
TNA Plus. I pay for
our whole
the
feud
internet, of
with
course.
Madison
Like
and everything,
this
that whole
stream
feud is
does
what set the
cost me
tone
money
for
to do.
hardcore country. It's like
I
she
would
was a
love it
part
if I got
of
to stream for free, but
making
I have to
hardcore
pay for all
country
this
so
stuff:
great to begin with
electricity,
in those
the
first,
internet,
you know, early
TNA Plus,
days
all that stuff.
of her. So it just seemed fitting because we've tangled up so much.
Oh my goodness, look at this. The WBKO. The WBKO. Look at this. It's WB Mania. WB, thank you for the bits. 100 bits.
It's an exciting day, obviously. Bound for
That's
Glory is
awesome.
the best. And, you know, obviously to be
That
honored
looked good.
is
I saw
crazy,
Zombie.
And you're just in your head and a
Yes,
whirlwind
the zombie came to eat the bits.
of emotion.
It said bits, not brains. It said bits. Bits.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
I remember when you did.
WB, thank you so much, man. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the bits. And now we're at over 50% of the bit goal.
And you said it was in your contract that you had to be legally like
I
at
didn't say-
least an arm's length
I'll
or
just be-
guitar's length
Reclaiming
away
this?
from
I'll just
me.
be here. I'll just be here.
Yeah.
I've forgiven
block it
you.
like that.
I've forgiven her. I've moved on. I'm
Have
being
you?
the bigger person. Let's move on with the interview.
let's-
Thank you.
It's
Let's talk
Rameets.
about-
What's up, man?
Different time.
Different,
It
a
was
long
a
time
different
ago.
time.
Let's talk about some of the knockouts that took the stage at Bound for Glory. On the countdown to Bound for Glory,
To
you saw
see
the
NXT
Inspiration
purchase
successfully defend
TNA.
the Knockouts World
They
Tag Team
have a
titles
good thing going. I
against
would
the
say
Elegant
just leave it
Brand.
alone.
You saw
I
on
don't want to
broadcast
see
Gia Miller dive in there
WWE
against
buy
Tessa Blanchard,
TNA
So great to
because
see
two-time
that.
world champion.
I
Also,
think
Gia
competition is
Yes.
good, and I think
Not only did she kill it that
TNA
night,
having their
but
own
my
autonomy and
hat, as
not
she's
being
done,
under the
that I
WWE
wore that
umbrella
time was made
completely
by
gives
one
them
Gia Miller,
opportunity to
because she's an angel, but
continue
she's made a
to
lot of my
grow
hard
and
work
make their
materials.
own
But to see
choices.
her go from, because
And
I know
they've
that
been
she's
doing a
always
good
been
job
so
as it is.
passionate about
It's
wrestling and
kind of
being in
that
the
like
ring and
if
in a
it's
chance
not
to,
broke, don't
show what
fix
she
it
could do
type
out
of
there, so that we
mentality.
finally
That's the
given
way
an
I feel.
opportunity to
I
do
think
but
that would
also
be
to
a
kick
bad
Tessa
move
Blanchard's ass is
because
always,
it might
you know,
it might
it was like a
streamline the
bonus icing on the
presentation a
cake
little
in
too
the
much to where
it was
TNA
cool.
doesn't even stand out anymore. It's just another WWE show.
Kalani Jordan of NXT.
Lost it.
That's true.
So
Last
I
rodeo,
see
you
what
didn't
you're
have to
saying, but
relinquish
I
the
would say
title
that they
due to
should just
injury.
keep on
Saw
working
Kalani
together
Jordan
and
of
you know
NXT, the
have
champion,
opportunities like
defend
that.
Against Indy Hartwell.
Yeah.
What's your feeling on the present state of the knockouts and where women's wrestling is going?
I like how different TNA feels
mean,
right
even to
now,
see
and I
this
think that
crossover
they're on a
with
good
NXT and TNA,
like
what a
climb
And for these
in
women,
momentum
there's so many great women
public
out there
perception and all that, and I think
wanting to
that
be
you might
wrestlers
mess
and
with that
really
if it
showing
just
what
gets
we're capable of
absorbed
when
and just
given
becomes
opportunities like
another
that.
like
And to see both brands
piece
kind
of the
merging
machine
together and
like
being
that.
represented on both brands.
Don't get me wrong,
So
I like
cool.
WWE, but it's
that match
I
was
think
awesome.
that WWE has
They went
its
to war with each
own
other. I
place,
think it
and that
really,
other companies
showcased
being
the
around
women
it
in
really
the
helps.
knockouts, you know?
I
And I had
love
a
watching
long
like
sit-down
MLW.
chat
I love watching
with one
AEW,
Kalani after.
TNA. I love seeing New Japan. Like
Just
I
a
like how
little, you
different
know,
they feel because they all
advice,
have their
you know?
own thing
Yeah.
that they present
Or not.
and bring to the table.
I'm joking.
That way you get
No,
that variety.
It's great.
I
It's
feel
great
like the
to see.
variety
And,
and,
like I
and
was
just
saying,
the whole
you know, I walk
feeling.
back there and there's all these fresh faces, you know, and the fresh faces in
And
the locker
and
room
I don't
is
think
just
that they're in
showing
any
how
trouble, Ramit. I could see
much
if they were
division
all always
continues
talking
to
about,
grow
oh,
and
we're
how
about to
much
go bankrupt,
TNA
and can you
really,
guys
like,
please
showcases their
donate to help
knockouts,
out
right, and
TNA?
gives
Maybe
them
if
so
that
many
was the case,
opportunities
I'd
to
agree with you,
titles. And
but
then you also
they don't
saw
seem like they're in
Lish
any
and
trouble
Tasha
of
this
like
hard
going
work
out of
for
business.
Amy.
Yeah,
Part
NWA,
of the
exactly.
match and
Yeah,
so many thumbtacks. They hurt, didn't they?
that's a good one
I know
too.
that. I know that.
I could see if TNA was in
I
trouble,
know.
but they don't
Mickey,
feel like they're in
thank you
trouble.
so much for
I'd
joining
say
us.
that
Congratulations
they're
on joining
fine.
the TNA
Thank
Hall
you.
of Fame. Yourself, the
Incredibly
beautiful
honored.
people. So many knockouts have. laid
Yeah, I
the
know. A lot of them are
foundation
in.
for what this
A
company
lot
is
of
as a
their
whole, not just the knockouts
greatest
division. So
people
we're
are in
forever in your debt.
WWE
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I don't think they want to do that, Chatsy. I don't think you'd want to use TNA as a feeder because if you look at who their top people are, they're people who have come through the WWE system to begin with. So I feel like you'd end up giving up a very good. You'd end up giving up a very good thing that you have going. NXT is a great situation. I wouldn't give that up just to maybe cut costs because TNA is not going to be able to train people like NXT does. If you notice, most of TNA's top stars are people who already know what they're doing and have already been around, you know. They're not just like fresh youngins like NXT. NXT is something that is helping the future of wrestling in such a great way because it's not only training people, it's finding people who are unconventional. It's also helping people to have that like marquee upfront television time where they have to cut the promo, and if they mess up, it's on national television, so they have that pressure that's on them. It's like what they say, like pressure makes diamonds. They have that sort of thing, and if you TNA, they have people who've already kind of been through all that. They don't really build people from the ground up. So I feel like that would be a sad state of affairs if NXT went out. Oh my goodness, leg drop through the tables. Who's that, Raven? It was Raven. I just could tell it was Raven by like his like head shape and his hair. I couldn't even see his face. That makes me a wrestling nerd, doesn't it? Am I a wrestling nerd, guys? I think I am. Jeff Hardy is such an icon, man. Ouch. That looked like it really hurt. Ouch, dude. Ouch. Hey, it's Carlos. Welcome. Did it start yet? Yeah, it's been on for about 50 minutes now. Almost an hour. I'm watching on TNA Plus. La 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 la. But who knows? I don't have a crystal ball. Maybe you're right. You know, maybe your idea of the way this should go is right. But I feel like it's going well, and when something is going well, it's kind of crazy to mess with it. I would say let it get to the point where it's crescendoed and it's hit that very top and starting to round the corner and come down when it comes to momentum and popularity, then figure out something to maybe change the formula. But right now they're on fire, man. They just packed an arena with more people than they've ever packed into an arena before for a TNA show. So I'd say that they're on the up and up. I wouldn't do much to change that at the moment. I'd let it get to that point where it reaches its tip top, then maybe change something. Oh, it's Eric Young.
Hey, what?
So Mickey said she never lost. Is that right?
Never lost.
That's what I heard.
Never lost the knockouts.
You respect that, right?
Yes.
Journalists?
Yep.
It's something to respect. Well, I don't know if you know, but I was Knockouts World Tag Team Champion with my wife, ODB. We never lost those belts. I was never.
Oh, his wife is ODB?
Not then. Not ever.
That's shit.
As you were.
Yeah, Triple F. I agree with that, and also I think that TNA is awesome because whoever you like, you're gonna see them. They don't have like 5 weeks without seeing your favorite wrestler. You're whoever you like here, you're gonna see them. I think as a fan, it's very satisfying.
BDE? What is that punk even doing in there? It's a mockery of what we do. It's a mockery of what I've dedicated my life to. Why isn't the TNA talking about how I caved his face in? Why are they talking about how I eliminated him? And eliminated the hometown man. And eliminated Cedric Alexander.
Isn't that guy in WWE? He was in WWE.
You mentioned the hometown man. You admitted that you're.
I think as a fan, TNA, it's one of the most satisfying shows to watch because you're always gonna get what you came for as a fan. If you're a fan of this, you're always gonna get what you came for.
Do I look like something like
it's Renegade?
Are you afraid of the truth? What is this? Fox News?
That Darby Allin segment was awesome last night, dude. You should watch my reaction. If you guys ever wonder what I thought about something, you can always go and check the reaction. It's up.
Cleanse is coming. Yeah. You cleanse.
Want to know more about it? I'd say check it out, man.
What's next?
Yeah, ODB is wild.
What do you think's next, Tom? Here's a guess. This is what I would say if I was you.
Nah, see, Chatsy, I don't think NXT has a problem either, dude. NXT is the only show that year by year is growing its viewership. I wouldn't do anything to NXT either.
Whatever we deem fit to be cleansed, to be rectified, to be fixed. That's what's going to be.
I think they're moving in the right direction, and mixing that up or changing it is like I said, it's crazy work to try to change something when things are going in the right direction. Change stuff when it starts falling off, you know.
The truth is that you're all against me, and I don't know why. I'm a reasonable man.
I'm a reasonable man.
I'm just like everybody
I only smoke
else.
three cartons of cigarettes a day.
I've got anxiety. I've got hopes.
TNA needs TV. They have TV, dude. They have TV. They have a whole network to themselves.
You guys aren't ready for the truth.
And NXT's legacy is solid, man.
You're part of the problem.
NXT's legacy is cemented already.
You're part
Look at their legacy. Look at who their alumni are, man. They got a legacy.
Maybe when you open your eyes and you start to realize.
Look at how many people have come through the NXT banner and are now like world champions and all over television now.
Think about what I said.
They're fine, dude.
Think about it.
There's nothing wrong with NXT right now. They're fine.
I'm sorry. Why'd you have to ask that stupid question? I wanted to know.
Yeah, he just like verbally gave it to them right now and just left.
As I mentioned,
Eric Young is gone now.
On After the Glory, we're going to be joined in studio here by the legendary Hardys.
Oh, great.
Oh, there he is.
The Hardys, the legendary Hardys.
Oh, he's in the camera. Yo, I love this.
Who's more OG than me?
Who's more OG than me?
I am the heartbeat. I am the soul.
This is great.
I am everything, and we will cleanse this world of.
He's in the camera's face, dude. He popped up in the camera. I love this. This is a good show right here. I was thinking it was just gonna be just a straight up like showing us the matches over again, but no, dude. It has like special moments and interviews with people and exclusive clips and all that. This is super funny, dude, and super fun. You said no one caller. Wait, no one caller what? No one caller what? There's no one caller in NXT original. Dude, there's a lot of NXT originals that have that are like tip top world champion material. Freaking Big E, Seth Rollins. I know you're gonna say, oh, they've been elsewhere, but like they got their for real start to stardom here. Plus, you have people like Sami Zayn, who, you know, they did Ring of Honor, but they became a household name off of what happened in NXT and then going to the main roster. There's so many people, dude. Sasha Banks, Bayley, Charlotte, Becky Lynch. Like, the proof is in the pudding, man. Proof is in the pudding. NXT creates superstars, and if you watch WWE, you'll see the whole entire main event scene is ex-NXT people. It works, man. Yeah, Santana winning the title was awesome. Yeah, Adam Cole, like, dude, the list is just incredible.
Slippery. It really is. That ramp has like
that doesn't mean it's not effective, though. You're changing the conversation. You're making it about, oh, their original NXT. NXT helps people to reach that next level and become a household name. It doesn't matter if they started there, if they're original or not. Like, you're changing the conversation. You're making it about, like, oh, are they an NXT original? It's like, dude, NXT is the springboard that helps create the brand newest, hottest, tippest of toppest superstars on the market right now. Dude, that Phoenix bump right there where they went through the table, oh my god, it looks like he got destroyed right there. Phoenix's neck looks like it's just in jeopardy. Look at this. Look, his momentum stalled out. He couldn't flip all the way over, and he just lands right on his neck. Oh my god, dude. I remember that bump so vividly. It hurts me to this day. They were from platforms that Vince wouldn't promote, but why would he, though? Why do you promote like the next guy over to your girlfriend? Like, hey, you seen that guy who lives next door? He's kind of buffer than me. I don't know. I hear he knows how to cook. You know, like, you're not gonna promote other people when you're in competition and you know that people can come in and steal your market share, dude. Why would he promote them? He probably remembers that as well, or maybe not. Maybe he doesn't remember that. Here it is, the Dudleys versus the Hardys, guys. Oh my goodness. This match was way better than I thought it was going to be. Especially after that first elimination, I was like, what the heck is going on here? But they They made it happen.
And the most influential tag team of all time.
Bam, bam, bam.
I mean, it is a table
There it is.
match, but
One final table. Bam, 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 bam. Let's put some pyro on it. Put some fireworks on it. Littered with ladders. Bum, bam, bam, bam. This is not true, though, Chatsy. This is not true. Remember, Sami Zayn answered. John Cena's Open Challenge in one of the craziest, coolest United States title matches. Even though he ripped his shoulder when he had that entrance, he had AJ Styles have one of the craziest Rumble entrances. Remember, Roman Reigns was in the ring, and then AJ Styles' music hits, and he's looking at him like, "What the heck?" You know. They promoted and pushed AJ like crazy. He was world champion. Freaking Finn Balor was the first ever Universal champion. Like, you can't tell me this stuff. Like, I know what you're saying. You're trying to say like, oh, Vince would have never, but Vince did do it. Vince promoted these people like crazy, dude. I'll be right back.
deja vu here. A moment that inspired a generation.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT and TNA World Tag Team Champions, Matt, Jeff, the Hardy.
Bam, bam, bam. Did Dudley do anything weird? Did Dudley do anything weird while I was gone? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins was in Ring of Honor, right? The dude still was, I would say in the last decade, Seth Rollins is the most promoted wrestler, period, you know? That dude was Ring of Honor. So I understand what like your mindset is, but it's just not, it's not complete. The thought is like they're not NXT originals, but there is no NXT original because back then, like from the start of NXT, you had to know how to wrestle to get there, you know? Now you actually can be just a football player and show up and enter NXT, but it was never like that. It was never like that before, so it's a moot point, and it's a unwinnable argument if you try to make it about just they're originally NXT, because they were never like that, you know. It was never like a straight up training ground. It was a place for people who maybe knew how to wrestle but hadn't hit that next level yet. So it wasn't a training ground until kind of recently. So yeah, of course you're gonna be right, but that's not the point. NXT is a springboard that makes people into the next level of superstar. Four Horsemen are. So you're proving my point by saying that. Yeah, there are some originals. and they made stars, you know. So you're proving my point. I'm just saying that as a whole, they were never supposed to be that. NXT wasn't really a absolute training ground. Most of the people who came there already knew how to wrestle, and they honed their skills somewhere else. It wasn't a training ground until somewhat recently. So of course they're not going to build stars when it wasn't like that. It wasn't the mission statement wasn't to make people from scratch. It was to find people who hadn't hit that next level yet and level them up. Yeah, and then once they hit like the 2.0 era, then it really became developmental, and so yeah. But now we're seeing that they can make stars. So you see what I'm saying? Like your argument is kind of like, it's like half of the story, kind of. It's not a not true story, but it's like half the story. This was such a cool match here, the Hardys versus the Dudleys. I'm so glad that they did this. And Devon did not look bad, did he? Did you guys think Devon looked bad in this match? I was hearing like, oh, can he even wrestle anymore? Isn't he like super retired? Doesn't he like super suck now and he can't even move? I was hearing all that. I think he did a great job. Bam, 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 bam. He's Jeff Dudley. Oh, they're unlacing their boots. Yeah, remember this? One final table, man. What a crazy cool. What did you guys like better? Did you like Bound for Glory better, or did you like Crown Jewel better? Is FCW available to watch? I don't know. It might be on Peacock. Peacock's got some stuff. I was surprised to find some kind of obscure things on Peacock when I had it. I got rid of Peacock though, so I can't really check. Maybe you guys could check if you have Peacock. Might be on YouTube. I don't know. You can find some matches on the WWE Vault. Aha! He's Jeff Dudley. His name is Jeff Dudley. So awesome, dude. This was awesome. Nobody wants to answer the question. Which one do you think was better, guys? Bound for Glory or Crown Jewel? Which one was more entertaining to you? There's no wrong answer. I just want to know. Ah, nice. They have Roman, they have Moxley, and they have Seth. That's cool. Wow. Look, and they're both holding the Dudleys' boots. Yeah, I think he did a good job, WB. They both had nostalgia for sure. Bam, 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 bam. Is it true that somebody else made this the Hardy song? It's not even like Jeff Hardy or anybody that they know. It's just some person. I think it's kind of like MJF's theme song. MJF's iconic theme song was just some song on YouTube. I remember I found it one time, and I was like, wait a minute. This is MJF's theme song. It was just made by some guy. Some person on YouTube. You would say Crown Jewel wins? I would say Crown Jewel wins too, but Bound for Glory was so solid. I feel like it wins in like a certain category, but maybe not in most categories. I liked Crown Jewel a little bit more, but I feel like they had every opportunity, and TNA did just an incredible job with the ingredients they had, and I loved it. The fun factor. There you go. See, WB, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, the fun factor, Bound for Glory, was over the top.
This is After the Glory. This is a special edition of TNA Impact as we continue to sift through the fallout of Bound for Glory this past weekend, which was live worldwide from the Songa Center in Lowell, Massachusetts. It was the site of one final table. The Hardys against Team 3D in a tables match for the NXT and TNA World Tag Team Championships.
Sniper
This
says
was
Bound
a
for Glory.
tremendous matchup. 25 years of history between these two teams. What are some of your favorite moments between these iconic teams?
Yeah, Chatsy. I like Bound for Glory a lot.
Going
They
all the way
both
back to the
were
very
great, and I think that a
25
lot of
years
people are
ago
kind of
in New York City,
stuck, and that's why they're not
Madison
answering.
Square
They're like,
Garden, that first ever tag team tables match. I
and
mean,
that's
it's
the
just
mark of
something
greatness when it's
that was
not easy to choose between
formative for me
two
as a
different
wrestling fan. How could you forget it?
For me, the
situations.
triangle ladder
Like,
match
they had to
made
be
me a
good,
fan
right?
of professional wrestling. So
They had
getting
to
call this match
presented
was a
stuff
tremendous
that was
honor, but this is TNA. Let's talk about some TNA stuff with the Hardys and Team 3D. Team 3D were the first TNA World Tag Team Champions. They were awarded
dang.
the titles, but we'll ignore that. 2014, the Manhattan Center. That was the last time these
we're
two
getting
teams had gone
footage of
2-on-2
yesteryear
in
as well.
11 years. It's absolutely incredible. And also for me, seeing the evolution of the Hardys as individuals, as a team, the Broken Hardys, their universe playing out here in TNA wrestling. So many instances where both these
Yeah, I
teams
can't wait to
have
watch that Broken Hardy
revolutionized
stuff, dude.
professional
I didn't
wrestling.
get to see most of it.
In many ways, you could say that the Hardys and Team 3D were formed, got their start one place, but I think they found their final forms right here in TNA wrestling. Team 3D really grew into that moniker of being the most decorated tag team of all time while they were here in TNA. I mean, they really, really built their legacies here. And of course, everything you just said about the Hardys applies as well.
Let's talk about what transpired within one final table. These entrances alone were absolutely incredible. You got to see Brother Runt gift the symbolic glasses to Team 3D, Bully Ray and Devon on their entrances, bringing out the lumber, and then the Hardys making their entrance. We've seen it now for, what, nearly 2 years in this company, and we've seen it for many years in TNA wrestling. When their music hits, the place goes nuts. But they had to go back and get some hardware of their own. They introduced some ladders. We got some
Oh, yeah,
chairs
those
once the match
thumbtacks are
was
crazy.
underway. And we talked about it on the air, Ray Wall. Bully Ray and Devon came out strong. They were dropping bombs right out of the gate.
Oh, I mean, they took over the match. They knew.
Gardner says Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel was great, man. Especially that Cena match. I loved it so
one
much.
half of the Hardys, and it was 2-on-1
With all the minions in the crowd. It looked like a bunch of minions, didn't it?
And then you saw the Hardys retaliate. You talked about it. It brought you back to Anaheim once upon a time. Jeff Hardy
All the John
scaling a
Cena
ladder
shirts
and
in the
putting
crowd
Devon
look like
through
minions.
Not one, but 2 tables. So that effectively eliminated Devon from the matchup. That 2-on-1 situation we saw Team 3D utilize in the beginning of the matchup. The Hardys had turned things around. And I will never forget the sequence of events that played out as Bully Ray realized what was about to happen, realizing his fate at the hands of the Hardys.
There are those moments, there's nothing more that can be done. He knew the spot he was in. He was staring like death in the face almost, in a manner of speaking. And the way he accepted what was going to happen, maybe a twinkle of a tear in his eye, and what we all knew what was coming. And then ultimately, the final table.
Bing, bing, bing.
What transpired after the match was as personal as it could get. Extremely emotional, the moment between all 4 men.
Yeah, that
Understanding that this
AJ
was the
Cena
last
match.
time
I loved
we
it
would
so
see
much.
Team 3D in a professional wrestling ring. We're going to touch on that more later here as part of After the Glory, but coming up next, we're going to be joined in studios by the victors of one
nice.
final
Matt and
table,
Jeff are going to be
NXT
here.
and TNA World Tag Team Champions. The legendary Hardys will join us here in TNA Studios next on Impact After the Glory.
That's cool. That is cool. I saw a ghost. You guys saw a ghost? All right, so let's get Matt and Jeff here. Tommy Dreamer. Matt and Jeff seem so revitalized now that they showed up here. When they were in AEW, it just, I don't know, man. It wasn't quite there. Am I hearing Don Callis right now?
Remember, it was Eddie Edwards who went to Philadelphia. He went to the arena. He attacked Tommy
Call your
Dreamer.
shot? Yeah, I like the call your shot. It's cool. I like how they let women fight men in TNA.
Live at Slammiversary.
I like how women can just straight up get slammed. If you step, you better be ready, you know? Not that I want to see women get destroyed or anything, but in a environment like this, I feel like it's best for everybody if women and men can be on an even scale and fight each other and surprise us and entertain us. I think that's great. F him up, Dreamer.
Dreamer going upstairs. Unfamiliar territory.
Yeah, it was just they were more of like a nostalgia act, but they were kind of like a step too slow for the pace that AEW likes to push, and AEW has one speed and one speed only. Like they don't have any nuance. It's just do everything you can do at full speed, and there's no nuance. There's no like slow it down and appreciate this or no. It's like
That knee might be gone.
gosh, man, how could I say it? It's kind of like brand new anime where just there's stuff blowing up all day and the bright colors and super fast motion and stuff. It's kind of like that. Like there's no nuance that you can't slow anything down. It's just 100% speed, 100% moves. And the Hardys are best presented kind of outside of that. Wow, through both chairs. That's not a knock on AEW, but it's definitely something that that limits their ability to captivate a crowd with anything besides that. Crown Jewel, says Gardner. Yeah, Crown Jewel is really good. Very, very good. Way better than WrestlePalooza, dude. Remember ESPN was like, WrestlePalooza was like a C- or whatever, and I agree. WrestlePalooza was kind of a C-. It had some cool outcomes, but overall it felt very like uninspired or something. I don't know how to put it. It felt so like by the books or something. Crown Jewel felt way more inspired and lively. Oh, here we go. Backstage with Javon Evans and Leon Slater.
What I do know is that we had nothing to do with Darkseid. Like,
Nothing.
What are they playing at? They're mad. They're crazy.
They're mad. They're crazy.
The egos are hurting after losing the titles.
Come on, Jeff.
Looks like they're trying to hit us where it hurts.
Yeah, man, don't take it personal. What Dark State did was a shot at us.
Yeah. You know, Leon, they know that we've taken you under our wing. And they know that you're a fellow North Carolinian, man, the young OG. Both of you are threats to them.
Yeah, and don't let that bother you, man. What you guys did at BFG, y'all tore the house down.
You did. What you did is give the world a sneak peek of the future of pro wrestling.
We appreciate you, fellas. We
And look,
appreciate
guys, we have a rematch at Halloween.
Thank you guys so much for being here tonight, by the way. Did you guys hit the like? Let's see.
Some receipts.
Let's see. Did you guys make my dream come true? You make my dream come true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, you did not. Wow. What's going on with the likes on YouTube, guys? You guys don't like the stream? Come on, guys. Let's hit 30 likes. There are more than enough people in here, dude. We have more than enough people to hit 30 likes right now, times 2. Please, hook up the likes, guys. Those likes actually help me a lot, and it's a free way to support the stream. If you guys could please hit the like, I would appreciate it. We're not even halfway there right now. Believe it or not, we're not even halfway there. Bluegrass, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stage of history. And the Hardys are jumped backstage on NXT. I remember that. Dark State took them out.
Up the score, y'all boys, huh? Ain't nobody safe till we get back what's ours. Come on, cut.
Yeah, chat. See, I think that was the plan, but it drugged the quality of the show down, I think.
From TNA
Here we go. They're here.
Nashville, Tennessee.
The
Welcome
Hardys
back
are
to
in the
TNA
studio,
Impact
guys.
After the Glory, we are joined in studio by the legendary Hardys, the reigning NXT and TNA World Tag Team Champions. Gentlemen, thank you so much, and thank you for what you guys did this past weekend at Bound for Glory. Thank you for everything you've done for TNA Wrestling for years, and especially this resurgence that we're all enjoying. Walking into the evening, Matt, what were your emotions like knowing that this was going to be the last time you would stand across the ring from Team 3D?
The emotions were certainly high, and there were a lot of them. And you just said thank us for everything we did at Bound for Glory, last Sunday. And it's weird. Sometimes I feel very bad about what we did in some ways because we ended up retiring the Dudleys when it's all said and done. And it's just a very strong reminder that everything ends, even the immortals. Everything ends at some point. I think it is our job now to continue to move forward and remember those guys, remember them giving us their boots, and make sure their legacy lives on through us in many, many ways. Going into that match, man, I knew it was going to be very emotional. I knew those guys were going to try and come right out of the gate as strong as they can to try and hit a knockout punch right from the jump. I felt very confident about our odds because we are in the midst of a great
How's
run.
TNA been so far? It's been a better than average pay-per-view recap type of show. It's way better than the normal show you get at when companies do something like this.
About this journey. I want to
normally it's just a person standing there like, hey, and take a look at what happened at the pay-per-view, and then they play a clip. This has been really much better than that because they've had exclusive interviews, exclusive footage that we didn't even see during the pay-per-view. They've had funny segments, things that have pushed a little bit of the storylines forward. It's been pretty good, Bluegrass. I would say better than average.
I want to go back to Slammiversary real quick. I had no idea. We had no idea that match was ever going to happen until, it was announced, and Bully came out to the ring and challenged us pretty much. And I was like, whoa, is this really going to happen? And sure enough, it really happened. Bound for Glory 2025. I'm so grateful for them, having the match with us, because to go out there and see that crowd.
Make sure you guys stick around after TNA tonight because guess what? We're not done. And we have some cool stuff that's going to be happening. I do a weekly gaming and entertainment podcast where I show off the newest game trailers, movie trailers, behind the scenes, making of footage, developer commentary. It's like a little mini E3 I do. Oh, look at this.
Talk about the first time you
Yo, Bullet Ryan, thank you.
3D in action.
Look at this.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, dude, that's my favorite.
Can you put us in your
shoes? That's my favorite follow notification. You got it. Thank you for following.
These guys do this thing.
Yeah, it was me and Matt. 2 a.m.
So make sure you guys stick around after TNA because we're gonna be rocking and rolling. If you like video games, if you like movies,
in the original,
which I'm pretty sure you do if you're online. I don't know why anybody would be on the internet who doesn't like movies or video games, but make sure you stick around for that. That's gonna be on my Twitch channel exclusively, though. I can't do it on YouTube because Lionsgate Studios they go super hard and destroy you if you play their trailers. Also, a couple other studios do the same thing, and I do have some Lionsgate trailers in here. So
you guys have had so many incredible.
We'll be live on Twitch exclusively, guys. Twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga.
And I can imagine,
here's the link.
In the early days, sometimes
make sure you guys get in here.
It's hard to live those in the moment, as you
don't miss out, guys. Don't miss out.
I feel like going into this one at Bound for Glory, did you guys take a little bit more time during moments of this match to really just feel that gravity?
Just getting back from all the WWE live events in
did.
Australia.
I
Dang, you went to those?
The very beginning.
Dang, okay.
That entrance, that crowd was so.
Did you see anything crazy? Were there any like open challenges that got answered by somebody crazy or anything?
Oh, they brought tables out. Well, we have some toys as well.
Sure.
We go back out. We come out with a ladder. We come out with a chair. That was a very fitting tribute to our TLC contest that we had, obviously, in the past together. But just the energy and the way that crowd reacted to this, and they knew they were witnessing something very special. It was palpable. Their energy and their passion. And we came out, and I think we both did. We took moments to be present in those moments.
Did you see anything surprising? Anything that
we didn't rush
we didn't see on TV?
We really tried to latch on to as many of the moments and the memories as we possibly could. And It is something that the entire thing, from beginning to end, from Alpha to Omega in that match, it would be burned in my head for the rest of my life.
And just so the TNA fans know, I looked all day for a 14-footer double-sided ladder, and I could not find one. So we had to go with the one we did.
Which I think was plenty high. Don't worry. I don't think anybody wasn't freaking impressed.
You did just fine. It was after the matchup. I don't know if anybody could have expected how emotional that was going to be.
And
how
we
it was
will be
going to
live
I can't imagine
tomorrow
what it was
for a
between the four
SmackDown
of
as
you.
well, guys. So
Can
please get in
two of
here,
you articulate,
hang
Matt,
out with
I'll
us.
Start with you. Team 3D handing you their boots.
Ray Phoenix. Oh,
We
who did he
had
fight?
No idea that was going to happen. We didn't know they were planning on retiring. I mean, we figured this might be Devon's last match, but they retired as a team. They're done. We had no idea that was happening, and we especially had no idea that they were going to hand us their boots, which was the ultimate sign of respect, I would say. You know,
That's
hey,
crazy,
you
dude.
guys,
The
you beat us.
Dudleys,
We've
I
had
didn't
this
even
rivalry
know
for
half
a
of their
quarter of a
accolades.
century, which
They're
sounds crazy,
basically the
over a
best
quarter of a
tag team
century.
ever.
And these guys to give us
JC
boots, they're
Mateo, oh
trophies,
my
they're
God,
bringing us
dude! I
trophies.
wish I
You
could have
were the
seen
better
that.
team.
That sounds
You were
like
the
a cool
greatest-
match.
you're the greatest
Maybe
of
it
all
was a
time.
dark
Here you go.
match
Here's
because
our
they're
boots.
gonna
You
do
take
that. A lot of
And,
times the dark matches
it
are
really
just
was
previews
emotional.
of what they're gonna
you
do on
saw, there was
TV. So
nothing
maybe we will
fabricated
get
out
to
there.
see that.
It was very real. There were times where
You saw
we
the
both
Spider
teamed up.
Gardener?
We both felt like crying.
That's scary,
because
isn't
we
it?
knew it really was the end of an era. And not only is it the end of the Hardy's Dudleys era, the Hardy Team 3D era, it's the end of a lot of people's fandom, because they'll
won
never see
via
it again.
DQ,
That was
okay.
the last time, and I'm really proud of everyone that was in that match.
That seems like their
because we
style
went out
around this
and
time.
The final chapter that we wrote in the Hardys and
Thank
Team
you for
3D
following, Bullet.
was
Welcome,
solid.
dude.
It was respectable. It was a bunch of indelible moments that people will remember for the.
And
for the
hello
remainder of
from
time, and that finish
southwestern
was the
America. That's
icing
where
on
I'm
the
at.
cake.
I didn't know what to think as far as the boots. When we got to the back, I looked over at Matt. I was like, "What? We got their boots, man. What? I mean, is this even a thing?" And Matt said, "It is now." I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh my
yeah,
God,
right?
this is so honored, so honored."
Where
As
was
we
Rhea's
began this,
original
I'll end
promotion
it
from? I have no
thanking you
idea.
both. Jeff, thank you. Matt, thank you for everything you did.
Very much.
Congratulations on the victory. Congratulations on the moment. Amazingly enough, Bound for Glory did not end with one final table. We had a tremendous main event for the TNA World Championship. We're going to dive into the
Chaotic
match
Riot?
between
I have no
Trick
idea.
Williams and Mike Santana next on After the Glory.
Today you're going to a PWA show. What time is it there right now? It's probably like mad early in the morning for you, right? Is it like 6 a.m. for you or something? 6:30 in the morning? Crack a dawn in, now you're yawning? Dang, Angelina Love. Oh, it's noon, okay. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Someone's arriving with a motorcycle.
Right in the middle of the match, we had someone on a motorcycle coming right into the impact zone.
Vroom. Someone on a motorcycle with a helmet.
Well, Angelina, she won.
Ooh,
I guess she
tossed
was
to the
looking maybe to
outside.
get the disqualification. I guess she's figuring that's either Velvet or Lacey, one of the members of the Beautiful People.
Oh!
And referee Andrew Thomas, that's what he's doing. He's checking to see.
Oh, God, she threw the ref.
Because that would be a disqualification that would.
Why is she smiling like that?
To try and get a ruling here from Andrew Thomas. He's
Classic historical battles, yep. Man, she is voluptuous. My goodness.
Referee Andrew Thomas has ruled that as a result
I'm here in Tejas. Yeah, they're actually showing matches during the commercials instead of just that screen that's red. Angelina Love wins the title.
Well, I guess the situation here is he's awarding.
They got.
But it's either Velvet Sky or Lacey Von Erich, and he doesn't want to be shown up.
Assume you don't want to assume.
WWE has signed a multi-year deal with the Australian tourism. Oh, that might be why they were showing us all that footage. That was cool footage they showed. All the places that you can visit and stuff. New champion. There you go. That was cool. All right, so the Hardys are out of here. Who's next? Are they gonna have Santana maybe?
Welcome back to TNA.
Closing in on the last quarter of the show.
We continue to look back at what was such a special night this past weekend, live in Lowell, Massachusetts.
This is the last show that they're doing, I think, until November. I wonder what they're gonna do in the meantime, because
look ahead to what's coming up next week here on TNA
oh,
Impact.
okay,
It's
cool.
the
They're gonna tell
return
us
of the critically acclaimed Fade to Black. You are gonna see what the path to Bound for Glory looked like in depth, exclusive interviews, never before seen moments.
Fade to
How
Black.
did we
That's what
get
they're
to
doing
one of the
next week,
biggest
because
nights
they're
in
not
the
doing another
history
event
of
for like a
TNA
month,
wrestling? Right now,
guys.
let's take a
There's
special
no
look, a
TNA
sneak peek
scheduled for
at Fade to Black.
almost a whole month.
Went out to see Trick Willie tonight, huh?
The next event they're doing is a live event in November. I'm not kidding. We are not going to see any brand new TNA wrestling on our screens for about a month.
The history, the pressure, the
Australian WrestleMania. Oh my God. I hope not, dude. That's crazy, crazy timing for me.
Doesn't celebrate winners.
I hope so for you, but I hope not for me. You know, I have 50% hope on both sides.
Because here, greatness isn't given.
The Hardys will be in Australia next year. Whoa.
It's earned.
But I know that I'm going to raise the bar higher and higher and higher every time I get the chance.
At Bound for Glory, history wasn't just made.
Tonight, TNA Wrestling has set its new North American attendee record.
Dude, I can't believe this. They broke their record. They've never had more people in the house than they just had at Bound for Glory. So epic.
This wasn't just a crown.
Get the tables.
It was
What a
more
great
than a night of
pay-per-view that was.
I was balling out and then just looking at them in pain and hurting and just thinking about how much longer we got, which is the unknown.
It was a celebration of what
I
this
saw a ghost.
company stands for.
We're not done yet.
Everything.
Hey, make sure you guys leave a like on the YouTube channel, guys. I don't know why we're so low on the likes. Does the stream suck? Is the quality low? What's going on, guys? You like what I'm doing here? Please like the stream, guys. Let's hit 30 likes tonight. People have been very... thank you to everybody who's hit the like, but we need 30, guys. At least 30 likes. It's free, by the way. It's free to hit like, guys. Please help me out. Every single like you give actually matters. Thank you, Bluegrass.
Bound for Glory. Fade to Black.
Yeah, I know, right, Bluegrass? But I guess they just never sold as many tickets.
I can't wait to check that out. Of course, the original Fade to Black, covering all the events of Slammiversary, was such a wonderful production. Can't wait to see this one.
The response to the first Fade to Black was so spectacular that it'll be back next week on TNA Impact. But right now, we want to take our time sitting with everything that transpired in the main event of this year's Bound for Glory. Trick Williams,
here we go.
TNA World Champion from NXT, defending his championship against Mike Santana. After the heartbreak that was cataloged very well on Fade to Black from Slammiversary, we
You said
saw
they gave
how
Ash's
Mike
title to
Santana
who? Did
suffered
Ash give up the
immeasurable heartbreak. He was home of New
WSW title?
York at Slammiversary, coming this close to capturing the TNA World Championship.
Ash
and
by
having to face his
elegance?
daughter Ariana after the fact. Can only imagine what he dealt with, but we saw exactly what he dealt with in Lowell, Massachusetts. This match was as brutal as one expected.
I mean,
Here we
you
go.
knew
It's
coming right out
Mike
of the gate.
Santana versus Trick
Trick
Williams.
We've seen the playbook before. He was going to do whatever he could to try to hold on to that title. He defined himself by that title. The lawyer was there again. He's bringing his legal team in again. He even ended up messing with Mike Santana's daughter right at ringside, which, quite frankly, ended up backfiring and
Yeah, that
backfiring
backfired.
hard on Trick Williams. But, I mean, Mike Santana early on, I was worried about it. Hot-headed. He's incredibly tough. He's incredibly brave. But I think Trick Williams knew what he was doing, ticked off Mike Santana. The brawl started before the match even began. Mike Santana busted open. When the match officially
Lena
began,
Cross?
he was already
Who's
going in
Lena
with a
Cross?
deficit.
We've talked about emotion a lot tonight, and it was that emotion that was stirred up in Mike Santana that I believe ultimately fueled him to victory. That critical moment down the stretch in that matchup as he was looking through the ring to his daughter Ariana. From there on out, Mike Santana took over and ultimately captured the TNA World Championship. However, it was what transpired after the match.
Wow, there's
where
blood all
it
over
looked
a
like
Trick.
Mike
You see
Santana
that?
was not going to leave Bound for Glory as the TNA World Champion.
Dude, this
Many remember
cash-in
earlier on in the
tease
night,
at the
he
end
had
here was so
dual
crazy. I was like,
victors for the
wait a
Golden Shot
minute!
Gauntlet match for the first time in history.
I was
for
losing
Frankie
it.
Kazarian and Nick Nemeth. Nick Nemeth emerged, and it looked like he was going to call his shot, trying to become a two-time TNA World Champion when
I was losing
someone
it, dude.
drifted back into TNA wrestling.
Out of nowhere, out of the darkness, Elijah emerged. We have not seen
Independent
Elijah in months.
female
He's tearing
wrestler
his
from
triceps,
Australia. Like,
but
what's
was
her
there
claim to
and
fame though?
absolutely
Like, is she
clobbered Nick Nemeth,
is she like
cutting
a
off
high-flying
any ability to call his
practitioner
shot, but
of
we weren't quite done there.
something? Does she wear a
Frankie
mask? Like,
Kazarian,
how
who
would
was
how
last
how
year's
would you
Call
say
Your
she
Shot
stands
Gauntlet
out?
winner.
How
Well, he
how would
thought
I
he had the
recognize her if I
opportunity
saw
all
her?
wrapped up. He was going to try and sneak attack Mike Santana from behind, but he didn't have the trophy itself to hand to the referee to make it official for a TNA World Title
You hope
match.
the Hardys and
And
Edge
Mike
and Christian could
Santana
have
took
one
his
more
L
match
to
now.
spin the
Dang,
block.
WB.
Ultimately, Mike
That's a tall
Santana
order, man.
conquered everything.
Very
that
tall
night at
order.
Bound for Glory, and it was signifying everything that he has conquered and overcome in his life.
And I mean, if you go back and watch after that finally happened.
Hey,
the
thank you
moment
to Ryan for
TNA
retweeting
President
the
Carlos
tweet.
Silva
Thank you to
finally
J-Rock for
was able to
retweeting the
present
tweet.
Mike
Thank you
that
to
TNA World
Ringmaster
Championship
for
belt.
retweeting the tweet.
And then,
Thank you
of
to
course,
Legato
Dr.
Gelato for
joining him in
retweeting the
the
tweet.
ring.
Legato
I've
has
said this
99
publicly,
followers.
but
Who's going to be the
this is a
100th
wild
follower
business.
to
We play a lot
Legato,
of
guys?
make-believe,
Follow
we put on a
Legato
lot of
Gelato
costumes, make up,
on
tell wild stories,
on X.
But that was one of those moments.
Thank
that
you
was
to
so utterly real
WB
and
for
raw.
retweeting the tweet. Thank you to
truth
Radio for
heart
retweeting the tweet.
personified.
Thank you to
And I said
Jack
that's what makes
Silverman
Mike
for
Santana
retweeting
so
the
great.
tweet.
It's not just
And thank you
how great of a
to
wrestler he is, but how
Lord
raw and
Brother
real he
Darkness
leads
for
in front of
retweeting the
world.
tweet. Thank you
And
so
he
much,
showed the
guys. That's
world
who
his
is showing
heart
me has
at
retweeted
Bound
the
for Glory
tweet.
when
Thank
he
you guys
handed
for
that
spreading the
title
word to the
to his
streets,
daughter.
letting the people
Well,
know where to
it's
be.
gonna get very
Thank you
real
very
in
much.
Studio, because coming up next,
Oh,
we're gonna
and
be
thank you to
joined by
Bluegrass
brand new TNA
for
Wrestling
retweeting the
World
tweet. Thank you,
Champion,
Bluegrass.
Mike Santana, right here on After the Glory.
Let's see, you just popped up. Thank you, man. Let's see who's gonna be the 100th follower to Legato Gelato. I wish I could be the 100. Luna Vachon.
Just looks like you didn't bring enough people with you now, huh, ladies?
Let's get it.
And Velvet Sky.
Modern day Luna? Oh, that's what she's like? What the heck? That's scary. Okay, I don't want to look her up then. I'm scared now. Luna used to scare the heck out of me, man.
A preemptive strike.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Hassan, what's up, man? I'll be right back.
That was just a dumb move. It's a 3-on-1 beatdown here, a mugging from the dollhouse. What's this? It's Angelina Love and Madison Rain. Oh boy, Josh. I don't know what to make of this. Madison Rain and Angelina Love and Velvet Sky are taking on the dollhouse.
Do you see what's going on, man?
Yes, I do.
I got chills on my body. This is the dollhouse against. Are the beautiful people back?
And a stunner.
A number one stunner, Dave.
By Velvet Sky on Jade. What are we witnessing here on Wednesday Night Impact?
Oh, man. What is going to happen?
So sorry to interrupt, girls, but it looks like playtime's over. And it looks like the dollhouse just met the edgy, badass, new and improved,
Say it.
beautiful people And Taryn, it's on now, baby girl. So bring it.
Josh, the beautiful people have counteracted the dollhouse. They have reunited. I'm about to pass out.
What's going to happen next?
They have reunited. I'm about to pass out. Did Dudley do anything weird when I was gone, guys? I hope not. Did Dudley walk? Did Dudley walk and grab his pumpkin bucket? Like in the world famous emote? I hope not. Josh Matthews was no good. Really?
The biggest Bound for Glory pay-per-view of all time. Trick Williams defending the TNA World Championship
Here we go.
against Mike Santana.
Here we go, guys. TNA, TNA. Make sure you guys become a member on YouTube, guys. Membership's only 99 cents, and it helps me to keep on doing these streams. If you guys appreciate streams like this where we can all hang out and help me pay the bills, help me keep this stream rocking and rolling, guys, please become a member. It's only 99 cents. It's like the cheapest it can go. We still have not hit 30 likes, man. Some of you guys are holding out because there's enough people for us to hit that twice right now who are watching. So please, guys, don't be lazy. Hit the like. It takes 2 seconds, guys, but I need that. I need these likes. They help me to get more presented on YouTube, and then maybe somebody who does want to become a member will find the stream. You know, help me, help you guys. You got to hit that like, guys. Thank you to everybody who's hit the like. We're a little over halfway there now, so thank you to the people who've helped us to get there. Yeah, Taz was an announcer. We've definitely heard him a lot.
And now Santana dumping Trick.
Let's effing go, dude. We got the F word on Bound for Glory. Holy moly. Trick with the title shot. Is that legal? The ref was looking right at him when he did that. Ariana doesn't care. Look, Ariana was a thug about this. Oh, slap Trick Williams. Ariana she slapped Trick right across the jawbone. Oh wait, did I went to X to 450.
Come on, my God, a kick out by Williams.
Wait a second.
There we go. There's the YouTube one.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and Uranagi off of the top.
There's the Twitch one.
To retain, Mike Santana won't quit. If he uses the belt, he'll get disqualified. On swinging it at Santana. Santana now the cover. Trick able to kick out.
Wait, another roll up though.
Santana trying to surprise him and a kick out.
Here we go.
Trick on his feet by keeping him off his feet. Whoa,
they did a great job with this match too, man. Very few points in this was I like, spin the block. No, Trick kicked out of the move that no one's ever kicked out of. At least nobody in TNA in the last year.
He knows what he's fighting for.
Exactly, Triple F. I get that. I actually do get that.
Mike Santana taking that motivation, trying to persevere, back up on his feet, went for a trick shot. Oh, went for spin the block. Hold on a sec. Went for another Uranagi.
Back and forth.
Santana caught him out of midair.
He's not done yet.
I saw a zombie. Spin the block. I love that drop step, dude. It's so beautiful. It's done. Aw, and his daughter starts crying.
Here is your winner,
Elijah, yeah. Wow. They believed in him from the moment he showed up here, man. From the moment he came back from AEW, they believed in him, and they built him super well, and he earned it, man. He earned it. Hey, if you guys have some fun AI videos that have been created about WWE, whether it's like Mr. Rogers or Bob Ross or Tupac or Martin Luther King, whatever, let me know, guys, and tweet them at me, and we're gonna react to some of those. I'm gonna react to them because I haven't watched any of them. The only one I've seen is where, like, Martin Luther King said that he doesn't dream anymore, he is the dream. That's the only one I've seen. So if you guys got some of those fun AI WWE videos where it's just Jeffrey Dahmer appears or whatever. Up, Elijah cracks him in the head. Make sure you guys tweet those videos at me because we're gonna react to them, and I'm gonna upload the reactions, and I'll give you guys props if you're the one who told me about it. You get props in the description of the video if I upload your reaction, like my reaction to what you gave me. So if you got them, smoke them. Let's go. Tweet them at me. 9 more likes. Angel, what's up, man? Spin the block on Frankie. Mike Santana! Frankie got destroyed right there.
And now finally, the TNA World Championship belongs to Mike Santana.
And maybe more importantly,
Aww, his daughter hugs him.
his daughter in the eye and say, Poppy did it.
You saw the thumbnail I made for this stream. You'll see it.
Santana gets to hand the TNA World Championship to his daughter Ariana.
It's a beautiful title, man.
What a tribute.
That's one thing I could say about TNA as well, is that they use their champions like champions. Like they actually get what it takes. They get over. And not just over with the crowd, but they get presented like something special.
Mike Santana is the first Puerto Rican TNA World Champion. He has brought our
Like it used to be Triple F, exactly.
from the clutches of NXT's Trick Williams.
Was Santana on NXT? Yeah. He's shown up there.
He did it for his family in attendance tonight and watching back home in New York. He did it for his heritage, for his city.
A warrior fights for a cause. A father lives.
Where's the title at? Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the title at?
Mike Santana
Title
lives
disappeared.
to fight
Come on, man.
and to make his daughter proud.
Hold the title up. Let's freaking go, man.
At TNA Wrestling more proud
What a fun situation. And everybody's already left. Wow. People were like, I'm out. What's wrong with these TNA crowds, man? They're like the most passionate crowd, but they always leave early. remember that? I think it was like 2 pay-per-views ago, where like everybody left before the main event, and it was just a blank background. It was so crazy. He did it for Bad Buddy.
At one of the most special evenings in the history of TNA.
I love it.
Bound for Glory, and it was all capped off.
That's
the main
funny,
event
dude.
With the TNA World Championship on the
Remember,
line.
it was like 2
NXT's Trick
pay-per-views
Williams
ago.
and
Everybody
reigned
left before the main event. It was
140
just,
days
it
over
was
this
like
company.
the whole front
Finally
row
taken
was
down.
empty
We
and
are
everything.
joined
I was
now
like,
in
what the
studio
heck?
by the
Oh,
brand
he's
new
here.
TNA Wrestling World Champion.
Santana's
the
here.
realist, Mike Santana. So let's be real, Mike.
Thank you guys so much
how
for
you
joining me
feeling?
tonight. I
How
hope
you
that
doing?
I've entertained you. I hope I've given
I
you a
think I'm
spot
just
to have a
still
conversation and
processing
hang out and
everything,
feel
right?
important,
Probably the
because
toughest fight
every
of my
single one of
life,
you guys
right?
is important.
Aside from, you know,
I hope
bringing
you know
myself
that,
back
man.
from rock
You guys
bottom. So,
rock. Thank you for being here, and
you
I
know,
see
I'm
you,
just
okay?
living in the moment,
I
like I was taught to,
see you.
and just still processing. And I can't wait to go home and celebrate with the little one, and just really take everything in, man. Like,
Now, this is a new development, of course, but this by no means is a random act of happenstance. This was a path, this was a goal that you set out when you came back to this company nearly a year and a half ago. So how does it feel to see that journey through, and do you feel vindicated in what you set out to do?
100%, man. Like I've said this before, when I was sitting in rehab, like just wondering, you know, where my life was going, right? I put this plan together for myself, and I was like, I didn't put a timetable on it. I was like, this is the plan that I'm going to follow when I get out of here.
Michael, thank you,
Whether
man.
it takes 1 year, whether it takes 5
I try,
years, or
dude. I
10 years,
try.
this is the path that I'm going to go on. And man, to be here today and be able to say that I followed every step of that plan to the T, and those that I've shared that plan with, I'd say 5 people, and those 5 people have hit me up. It was like, that's insane that you followed that plan to the T.
Yeah.
And look where you're at, right? I stepped back into TNA Wrestling April 20th of 2024, Rebellion at the Palms against Steve Macklin. And after that match, I said, I'm here for the top spot. And I'm here at the top spot.
There's been a select nucleus in your life that has helped get you to this point, as you were saying, some that we've seen on screen recently. The TNA legend, Amazing Red, and another absolute
Conan?
legend of this industry, Conan. What did their influence mean to you along this journey? And if you're willing to share, what was that interaction between you and Conan like on your entrance at Bound for Glory?
Man, well, going to Red, Amazing Red has been part of my career since the beginning. Guys like him, Homicide, Low Key.
Homicide,
that
Low
whole,
Key.
like,
Let's
New York
go.
crew that I came up under. Man, those guys are like big brothers to me. First off, we all come from the same background. We're all from the hood. We all, you know, had tough upbringings. We all had this dream, and there was a lot of doubters. There was a lot of people that laughed at us for wanting to do this thing, right? And we set out and we proved them all wrong. But yeah, man, back then they saw something in this kid and took me under their wing, and I couldn't be more thankful, right? Like, to have mentors like that, guys who revolutionized the business, guys who influenced
Absolutely,
generations
WB.
of
They didn't miss
business,
the
right?
bus. Sometimes you miss that, you
I
know?
couldn't be more blessed in
Sometimes
that regard.
companies
and as
miss
far
that,
as,
like,
Conan
that
goes,
sweet spot when the ember is
you've
hot,
been
and when you
following
can
my career, you
when you
know
can
the
add a
impact,
little bit
no
of
pun intended,
tinder and
that Conan
blow
has
on
had
it and
on
create
my
a
life and my
wildfire,
career.
you know? Sometimes you miss that.
I'll never forget, you know, I think we were talking about this before we came on camera, that, you know, my first
Who's he need to
conversation
defend
with
the title
Conan, we
against
were on the
now?
phone for maybe like 45
Absolutely,
minutes to an hour,
Nick
and
Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler.
just getting to know each other just
Absolutely.
in that time, right?
That is
And
a
I'll never forget,
incredible
he said something
opportunity
to
at
me.
a
It was
at a
like,
really good match and
all
at
I'll ever ask of
a
you is to keep it
guaranteed
real
good
with me.
challenger.
And I was like, you'll never have to worry about that in your life. And
Frankie
I
as
just
well,
asked
though.
the same
They
for
set
me.
it up
And
beautifully.
it's been like that ever since.
The
We've
two
always
guys
kept it real
who
with
get
each
the
other. We've
guaranteed
always
title
had
shots, they're
a very
great
strong
challengers.
bond and relationship. He knows the background that I
I
come
also
from.
would
I
love
know
to
his
see some people from
background,
NXT step up. You know, Oba
we connected
Femi.
a lot.
Oh
So
my
to
God.
have him there
Come on.
for this moment and to share this entire
Oba
story
step
with him,
up, Trick get a rematch. Like there's some
can't ask for
really you
anything
got
better,
like at
you know, like
least
you said,
a month or
a
two of great
true
challengers right there.
pioneer, a true
Who do you think
legend,
though?
not just
Who do you guys think?
in professional wrestling in
You
general.
think I'm off
So
by a little bit, or you
influential,
got
has
somebody
helped
else?
so many people.
Or
I'm
do you
blessed
like
to
what
be
I said?
part of a class of like greats that he's helped, and he's helped mentor, and all this is just very humbling. It's humbling.
I think you
And
got
as far as
a
what we
couple
shared,
of really good challengers, believable challengers that
we got to the
could
back,
get it back.
and we have this saying. It actually comes from an old Spanish song called Pedro
Or probably
Navaja.
it just could
And
get it. I should say.
The song is
A
about
three-way. Oh my
old-time
God.
gangster that gets shot down in the street.
You want that
And it's a
chaos? I
real,
see you,
it's
Chatsy.
a dark song, but with a lot of meaning. And in the song, he goes, "La vida te da sorpresa, sorpresa te da la vida, ay Dios," which is, life will give you surprises, and surprises are life.
Well, speaking of that, I mean,
Surprises are life, exactly. They say life is what happens while you're like making plans, you know?
Absolutely obliterated. And
Life is what happens when you're making all your plans and you think everything's hunky-dory. That's what life is. The in-between.
People like Trick Williams and his plans had other ideas. So what did you have to do externally, internally, to regroup from that to
No
get
rumors,
where
Chatsy.
you are now?
I think I said
Told you this
before,
earlier, dude. We don't do rumors here.
That car ride home from the
No
UBS
rumors,
arena
no
that night
spoilers,
was
no
one of the
dirt sheets.
hardest
If
things
that's
I've dealt
if that's
with
like
because
a
I had
prediction
to-
or
I
like
live maybe
you thought of it
30
yourself,
minutes
then
from the
please
arena.
say it that way. Don't say it like it's a
In those 30
truthful
minutes, I kept
situation,
looking in the
because
rearview mirror
we
at
don't do that here.
Ariana sitting in the back seat and seeing how disappointed she was, and that did something to me. That, like, from July to now, I was in a totally different mindset. I was like locked in like never before, you know. And one thing as parents that we never want to do is disappoint our kids, right? And I made a promise to her, and I made a
I
promise
saw a
to
zombie.
myself that I will never disappoint her again, you know.
Yeah, Hendry. Oh my
That
God,
moment did
Hendry's
something
still
to me, and that was all the fire
a
that I needed
possibility
to
too.
get here.
And I gotta look. I'm gonna put you right on the spot. You just mentioned that car.
Oh
ride
yeah,
home. I mean, 30
Elijah.
minutes, it's a
Because
short one, but
Elijah
a hard
stopped
one,
the
obviously.
cash in.
I'm gonna bring it up. You told us before we got on camera today.
Yeah,
You drove
speculation,
home
but
after the show in
say
Boston
like
as well. Very different car
I
ride.
asked for
Yeah, really good
speculation about
emotions.
who
Just
could
give me a little
challenge
snippet of how
him.
it
I didn't
was.
ask you.
First off, we drove through a rainstorm.
I didn't
which
ask
was
you to
crazy.
say it like
I
it's
think I
like it's a
mentioned,
foregone conclusion.
The Forrest Gump
Make sure
lines,
you
right?
you say it like it's a
I
prediction.
gotta
Like
bring it
say
up
I
because,
think this.
Yep.
Don't say it like it's a fact.
All kinds of rain, right? And I
'Cause then I'm
remember
gonna think
saying
it's a
the-
rumor, dude.
saying
I'm
the
gonna think you're
lines in
spoiling
the
stuff.
car,
So
and my
just
daughter's
just
like, "What the hell are
form
you
a
talking
complete
about?"
sentence for me.
Which kind of made me a little disappointed because I haven't showed her Forrest Gump yet. So I gotta get on that.
You
But,
said it like
but
it's
very
a
different
like it's
emotions.
already
100%.
happening, you know.
Yeah, it
so
was
don't do
definitely a
that because
different
I'll think that's a
vibe,
spoiler.
different energy. But at the same time, it was also very quiet.
Cardona, oh my goodness. Cardona's got to stack a couple wins before that happens, though, because he's been very
journey,
touchable.
Amazing moment.
No, you
And
just said
again,
it. You
know,
just said
for
it like
my
it was a
daughter
fact,
to
dude.
see
You didn't say it like it was a theory.
because she, you know,
You got to say,
she
I
brings it up
think
from time to time,
maybe this will
when I
happen.
get back
That's
from
how
the
you.
road and
That's
stuff,
how you
like, she
present a
doesn't forget
theory. You
that
don't say, "Oh,
moment of me sitting her down and
it's
telling her
gonna
to
happen."
go away.
You know,
And for
you're
her
saying it
to
like it's happening. Don't say it like that because
see
I'll
and
think it's a
experience that,
spoiler. Please and thank you, dude.
experience
It's not
what
hard
happened on
to
Sunday.
know what the rules are. Just say it, form a complete sentence, and you wouldn't have to worry about that.
What
If you
more do
say
I
it
need to
like
show
it's,
her that anything is
you say it
possible
like it's a fact, I'm gonna think that you're spoiling.
work at
So
it,
just
right?
don't say that.
And,
Don't say it like that.
The fact that I do everything to make her understand and make sure that she knows that
He brought
she
the
was a
sunglasses,
huge
dude. You
driving
see these?
force
He's got these
in
nice
me
little
getting to this
sunglasses
and me
rocking right
changing
now.
My life. That's it. You know, for me, I won at life. To me, I could retire tomorrow. I did everything. Everything else after this.
Yeah,
is
please,
a
and
plus.
state it as an
'Cause
opinion. Don't
forever
state it
she's
as
gonna
a
be able to
fact.
say, like, yo, look what my dad did. I could do anything in the world. You know.
Never given, always earned.
Always earned.
We are insanely proud of you. Congratulations.
And they
Thank you,
shake his
guys.
hand.
Thank you, guys.
There it is,
What
man.
great opportunity
The
to
brand
talk
new
to our
champ
new
is here,
TNA Wrestling
Mike
World
Santana.
Champion, to cap off this recap. For after the glory.
Rob Paulo with the bits. Rob Paulo, thank you, man. Welcome.
Let's talk about how I won
Uh-oh.
it twice, and it was taken from me.
Uh-oh.
Twice.
Eric Young is back.
Oh, I've had more matches in this company than anyone. Oh, I've done everything there is to do.
He's
I've
back.
won
I
every
love
title
Eric Young.
there is to win.
He
Thank you
made
all
this
so
whole
much for joining
show
us.
much better.
Next week,
No
join
one
us
can take that from me.
fade to black, an in-depth look at the path to
Eric
Bound for
Young's the
Glory,
best.
behind the scenes, exclusive interviews, up close and personal, like you've never seen before. Thank you, EY. Thank you for joining us.
Nothing you can do
This has
about
been
it.
After the Glory.
I don't care what anyone says.
He's a terror. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Yeah, right. Just let me know it's your speculation. Don't say it like it's a fact, because I'm gonna think that you're spoiling stuff. All right, so there it is, guys. After the Glory. Oh my goodness, this was fun, man. This was a very fun show. I'm gonna give this a half a point because I think this was a better than average recap show, but I have trouble giving a recap show a full point. So let's get over here. Let's give them their half a point. This is going to be very detrimental to them in the next couple weeks here because they're not going to have a live show for about a month. So, man. 12.5. There you go. I'm pulling rank. I would normally take you guys' scores right now and find out what you thought, but I just can't give a full point to a recap show, even though it was fun, even though it had its moments that made it a little better than the average show. We just can't be given full points to recap shows. So, we're going to give it a half a point. It was a very good recap show, better than normal, but you know, I just can't. I can't let it happen, and I wouldn't like to take you guys' scores because I know some people are going to be like, "Yo, I had so much fun." They're going to score it high enough to get a point, and for this show, I feel like that would be unfair because there are shows that have gotten 0 points that had like people actually risking their lives and all that stuff. So it's for it's for the love of wrestling as a whole and for the love of the people who are out here risking their lives to put on a good show that I have to just call this a half a point. And I hope you guys I hope you liked it. I hope you loved it. I hope you had as much fun as I did, but I got to call it, I got to call it half a point and just let it rock. It's nothing personal. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to stifle you guys' creative juices because I love when you guys give me your scores, but when a show like this hits the air, we have to take a stand I have to take a stand as a person who puts together a review show, and I can't let this get a full point over something where people were actually wrestling and all that. So I'm going to give it a half a point and call it a day. Also, guys, make sure that it's not over yet. We are continuing to rock and roll. We're going to be on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. I told you guys why previously, but I will restate why I'm going to be on Twitch exclusively. It's because I'm going to be showing you guys the brand newest game trailers, movie trailers, behind the scenes, making of footage. I'm going to be doing like a mini E3 right now where I show you guys the newest hotness on the scene. And I can't do that on YouTube because there are certain game and movie studios who will copyright strike me and hit me hard and mess with my channel and make it so I can't make the money that I need to actually pay the bills to keep on doing this. So we're going to be on my Twitch channel with it, and you should be there too. Click this link right here, twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. Okay, you see it? Click that link and get on over here, guys. That is where we're at. That's where we're going to be. And it's going to be awesome, okay? I have a action-packed, super stacked epic-sode, actually. It's an epic-sode of the nitty-gritty. It is epic-sode 453. I do one of these per week, and we're up to epic-sode 453. So think about how many weeks. And there's some weeks that I skip when there's, like, not a whole lot going on, so just think about how long I've been doing this show. This is a labor of love. This is something that I've put a whole lot of work and love into, and I hope that you guys will come chill with me, all right? He said you're getting audio cutting out. What do you mean audio's cutting out? What are you talking about? Is anybody else getting audio cutting out, or is everything still silky? You guys' audio okay? Is everybody's audio okay? Chatsy is talking like something's going wrong with the audio, guys. Is anybody else's audio messing up for them? All right, so get on over here, guys. Twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. The link is right there in the YouTube chat. And if you're already on Twitch, stick around because we're not done yet. But that was the Impact.